What's up with y'all out there? BossMack in the atmosphere. We about to bless y'all with some good game to help y'all not be lame. Kissing babies and shaking hands, man. I'm out here doing. Look, you hear me? What the fuck I got to do out here to make it black open? And you are now experiencing.
Talk to him, BossMack.
The world famous.
Talk to him, BossMack.
BossMack Podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh yes, today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but good game when I come around. BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa. Look, yes indeed. Here to give you what you need with speed. These real niggas always in the lead.
Say that.
We got a very special guest in this motherfucker. We got one of the most underrated, tightest rappers I done heard in a long ass motherfucking time. He don't even know I feel like that about him. TF is in the building with the BossMack Podcast tonight.
Delio, what's the deal, my good peoples?
What's up with it, brother?
How y'all feeling?
Blessings.
Hell yeah.
We appreciate you coming out, vibing with us, fucking with us tonight, man. For real, though.
Nah, it's all love. It's all love, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah. Bompton Boogaloo.
Shout out to the fat bitches riding dick with a t-shirt on.
That t-shirt coming like a motherfucker. That t-shirt coming.
They've been waiting for it.
We got some orange in there right now.
Shout out to the chat going up already.
Ray Gun in here, man.
Shout out to that nigga. What he say at the bottom?
Condolences to you, brother. Rip to moms. Yeah, rest in peace, moms, man. Rest in peace to moms, man. 100.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's crazy, man, huh? She would come through here and we would stop cussing and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah,
that shit way out, man.
It's crazy.
That's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Tough business, man. Tough business.
No more hurting, man. We ain't better place than this bullshit that we call Earth.
Yeah, man. I'm really gonna feel like she got out of here in the nick of time if it's turning to war out here with Russia and all that shit. You know, I'll be looking at that type of shit. Like,
yeah, y'all right here by the water.
You know. Yeah, that's crazy. That whole shit going on over there, man. Yeah, that water ain't no bitch either.
Nah, they ain't.
Oh.
That shit can come onto a shore around this motherfucker.
Hey man, I be trying to tell niggas about that Navy what is that, Navy fort or whatever the fuck it is, like Navy base.
Yeah.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, bro, in Seal Beach. Naval weapons spot.
They got one over by like Manhattan Beach too, right next to the sand dunes.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know if they got like heavy machinery and weaponry and all that shit, but they definitely be training right there. They got all the tanks, all the little Hummer trucks, all that.
They might got a couple over there. They got the nuclear weapons over here though, for sure.
Yeah, that's tricky.
So if they ever wanted to bomb the base,
they gotta take off. They gotta take off. Area, right? They gotta take off over here first. Off the rip though, like they gonna take off on the naval weapons base right here, the LA port right here.
Yeah.
They fucked the port off. Yeah. And then we fucked over, right?
You talking about the port with the longshoremen's and shit?
Yeah, that right there.
Yeah, my people's work.
They just hit that, and then that's gonna cripple all supplies
that's
coming
the oil
in.
refineries right there too.
Yeah,
right?
that too, fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
So we in a fucked up area.
We're in a fucked up spot if it go up, man. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We live in interesting times.
Shout out to the chat. Let us know where y'all tapping in
Shout out to the chat. I got oranges in there. That's for TF for sure.
Delio, what's up with the people, man? How y'all feeling?
They coming in, man.
They fucking with you.
Feel me?
Yeah, man. How was your day today, TF? How was your day, man?
I had a long day, man. You know, I be up top of the morning. You know, I had to go pick up this car. I gotta go do this video shoot in the morning, like 3, 4 in the morning. So, yeah, I just been ripping and running, man, tightening shit up, making sure everything ready to go.
I feel you.
Yeah, so.
I feel you.
Other than that, this was my last stop of the day.
Okay.
Who you doing the video with? Is this you or somebody else?
It's just me. For this new, I got a whole new album I'm about to drop. I know I just dropped Scandalous Summers, the Re-Rock edition. I just dropped that like a couple of weeks ago. We already at over 100,000 streams. So, you know, shout out to the people, man.
That's
it's
big.
only been a week.
That's
you feel
big.
me? So we doing numbers, you know. But yeah, I'm finna double right back, drop some new shit, drop some more shit, you feel me? So we finna start on the visuals for that. Yeah, top of the morning, we getting to it.
Respect. That nigga
That's
working,
what's
homie.
up.
Yeah.
That's a nigga working. That's how it's supposed to be when you trying to make it to a certain level, nigga.
Yeah.
Ain't no days off, really. Like, nigga working, pushing. So,
Nah, for
nigga
sure.
love to see that.
How was your day today, Boogaloo?
Oh, man. I was kind of locked out the house today. You know what I mean? I grabbed the wrong set of car keys, and then, you know, I didn't have the fucking key to get back inside the house. So I had a wardrobe malfunction, but I was still all right. I had on some sweats and some little cool Jordans, but BossMack had to make sure, you know, I was right with the gear.
Yeah.
This motherfucker look hard too. It's like a little coffee and sugar
Yeah,
type.
that's a cold colorway right there.
I like
for sure.
this shit. It go good with like the blue and black too.
Yeah.
So like I like that.
I appreciate that, brother.
Other than that though, I'm good, man. Shit, we back at work. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah.
Another day, another way.
Springtime out there right now, though.
Yeah.
I'm liking the energy in the air, you know. I'm liking the energy. All right, TF, man. I first came. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm kind of late to the TF movement, man. You know, I caught you on the Reservoir Dogs with I don't even know if the name of that was the name of that. I just called it Reservoir Dogs because y'all did that theme that.
Yeah, no, that's the cleaned up.
Cleaned up
with 211 Bell and Tris. Shout outs to the homies, man.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Big.
Yeah, I like that.
You ain't gonna do your sponsor?
Yeah, I just got sidetracked with that because I'm a brand. Yeah, I'm on the sponsors. Let's do some house cleaning right now. The BossMack Podcast is brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. Go through BossMack Streetwear, cop some BossMack Streetwear. You see, I got on some PG shit right here.
Nice shit.
BossMack in Chinese right there, commemorating how China is on the come up right now, not fucking around. You know what I'm talking about. And then we got the offensive right here. The
bitch relax.
You understand me? Putting game on the shirt to make bitches want to flirt. You know what I'm saying? Get some attention when you walk in the room. We got a whole lot of slogans like that. Fuck with us, don't fuck with them. Also, the show is brought to you by Dubs Organic Coffee Blends. Dubs Organic Coffee Blends. Tap in. He have a location out there, 7962 Fountain Avenue, West Hollywood, round the corner from the Live Factory.
Fuck with him.
Hey, man, pull up over there. You know you want to take your bitch to Chocolate Sundays. Stop over here at this espresso shop first.
Yeah.
Conversate with your bitch. Offer espresso with a clear mind. Get some questions in, man. Question your bitch to figure out what kind of bitch you got. Y'all niggas be playing these bitches in the blind
Straight up.
and don't know what's on that bitch's mind. Dubs Organic Coffee Blend. Fuck with him, man. Also, you can order this online. You got the link in the description. Use BossMack 49. Get 15% off. Take a picture with your coffee bag, and I'm going to send you a free t-shirt, nigga. It's a good deal for real. All right.
Shout out Dub, man. That's good shit. That's good shit, man. That's good work in.
Yeah.
Dub a good nigga, man. I fuck with Dub.
Real nigga coffee shop in Hollywood in a nice location in a nice neighborhood with good parking.
Prime real estate.
Y'all niggas quit playing, man. Stop off over there. Also, I forgot. If you need some game because you're struggling with your bitch, holla at the BossMack. I got the reasonable race that's great. It's recessionary, depressionary times, man. A lot of y'all niggas is having major problems with your bitch or bitch ass. Holla at the BossMack topsoil. A lot of y'all niggas can't confide in your homies because your homies want you to have your bitch problems, man. But see, the BossMack wants you to win. And when you win, I win. Holla at me. It's confidential. I'm not going to talk down upon you when you tell me the sucker shit that you did with your bitch. I'm just going to reaffirm that you need to you need to have some wooden legs and concrete feet and stand on business. You hear me? Holla at me. I'll bless you. All right, that's it for the housekeeping, man. I just had to get it in. You know what I'm saying? All right. Niggas in the
Niggas
news.
need to stay out the news.
Niggas need to stay out the news, Boogaloo, but they cannot, though.
Not even if they tried, homie.
They cannot. Now,
Who's our first nigga in the news?
there's so much going on, man. Okay, I know niggas done talked about this and wore this out, but I'm just gonna bring it up because I'm at a loss. TF, you fuck with Designer?
He had a couple bangers. I mean, I wasn't no fan of him like that.
Right.
You feel me? But he came in and did what he had to do. That was about it.
Right.
I feel like.
Yeah, right. You heard about Designer?
I feel like when Designer first came in the game, he pulled off one of the biggest finesse stunts I ever seen.
Right.
Because he blew the fuck up, but he blew the fuck up because everybody thought he was Future,
Right.
in my opinion.
Right.
Everybody thought I got hoes in Atlanta. It sounded like some Future shit. I thought it was Future.
Right.
Then come to find out it was Designer. You know,
Right.
kudos to him and shit. But the nigga out here losing his motherfucking mind. This nigga out here jerking his chicken on the plane.
Okay, now I want to Okay, let me go back to the beginning of Designer.
All right.
When Panda came out, he was on Future. I thought he was on Future Dick, but then it was something kind of original about it.
Yeah.
Something. I don't know what it was. It was something there. And you can even see it in the Panda video with Kanye. It's something there that he had.
Like some type of star power.
I don't know what the fuck it was. Then when Timmy Turner came,
Yeah.
Timmy Turner was that was like a lifeboat for him.
Timmy Turner was like I don't know. I thought they really fumbled the rock with Timmy Turner. They didn't even never do no video for that.
Yeah.
Timmy Turner, the song by itself did numbers with no visual on YouTube.
Yeah.
Timmy Turner was like a cold.
Timmy Turner was raw. That was a raw record.
That was a cold song. I didn't even know what he was saying on there, and it was tough, and it was dope.
Yeah, it was. I think it was just the sound of that shit. You feel me?
Yeah, him and that white boy. What's that white boy that be doing the beats for Kanye? He doing for Travis Scott too. What's his name? Damn.
Yeah, I don't
Murder
know.
Mook.
It's a white boy. It's a white boy to do beats for Kanye. Travis Scott. He do all Travis Scott beats. It's an old white boy.
Oh, he not a young
He
nigga?
old. Damn, I can't think his fucking
It ain't Scott Storch. Or
Nah. I can't think of his fucking name. But anyway.
But him. Yeah, but him.
But anyway, I don't know what happened. It was great potential with that.
Didn't he premiered that on like a award show or something, right?
What?
That record.
Timmy Turner?
Yeah, I think it was one of them award shows. He came out. I think he like premiered it on like live.
Hey, man.
And then after that, it just went crazy.
Man, I remember driving to Vegas listening to that shit over and over again on some hypnosis shit. Like, goddamn, this shit hard in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, couldn't get enough of this shit. You feel me? Listening to all the shit. That first album.
I didn't even know he had an album. To be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
I just knew about them singles.
He had some
never heard
cuts.
about that
He had some cuts, man. But then, like I said, I don't know what happened. Now,
They didn't follow up on it, basically.
I feel like when he fucked with Kanye, some kind of way Kanye took all his energy from him. I don't know how he did that.
On some spiritual shit?
I don't know. He signed with Kanye, and then that was it. It was like his energy just got taken, and then he didn't have no more.
Yeah, because at the time Kanye had he had a few artists over there, right? He had Big Sean,
Tiana
Pusha
Taylor.
T.
Yeah, Pusha T, Tiana
Yeah.
Taylor.
Oh, I didn't know he had her.
Yeah.
Some good music. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So, so he just got pushed to the back of that line for sure.
They just, I don't know, man. It didn't. It never. Okay, so as we come up to right now.
To what he doing and shit. Like, what's that about?
I figure he got to be on drugs. That's drugs, right? That's crystal. You think Crystal will do that?
I don't know. He probably really fucked up. You feel me? He probably really fucked up because he had a whole little outlash when Takeoff died.
Yeah, I seen that.
You feel me? He had a whole big old ordeal on some viral shit, went crazy. So he probably just dealing with something. You feel me? But he just lashing out for help. You feel me? He probably just needs some help. He probably just looking for help.
That nigga was
Jack off on the plane, and
that's a little tricky though. Man.
in your mind he got to be thinking like,
so wobbly.
For sure.
Yeah,
the plane jack off is crazy.
Yeah.
what kind of case is that, man? That's federal. That's indecent exposure. Federal, some like.
It gotta be something. It gotta be
some federal level.
Yeah, for sure.
Indecent exposure.
Indecent exposure for sure. You definitely getting put on your jacket for sure though.
And see, that's fucking up your rap career right there too.
Nah, that's over with.
Yeah, you known as a
Hey,
weirdo.
you not coming to no more events.
Nah, yeah.
No, because niggas gonna be like, damn, this nigga might bust a move. Like, you feel me? Hell no.
Hey,
Yeah, it's over. I feel like that's over.
So you don't have no homies. You don't have no homies if your homies let you do that. You don't have no homies right there. That ain't no homies.
Do we know
with
the
you.
full story? Well, I mean,
The full story is a nigga jacked off in the aisle in front of bitches on the plane, stewardesses and shit. They going the distance too. They not fucking around.
Yeah,
they going the distance. He tried to apologize or some shit. They was like, nah, nigga.
Oh, he was catting
We're going
out.
the distance.
Yeah, I
want some charges and shit.
That definitely fucked up his career. You know what I mean? Because once you get like the J-Cat jacket, ain't really no way around that kind of like, you know what I mean? That's some J-Cat shit, you know?
Nah, for sure.
Well, it's like that real nigga lane. Like when you in that real nigga lane, you're not afforded too many violations. You can't do like sexual. I never
put him in a real nigga lane. But,
I mean,
other
people did though. You got big standards, nigga. You got real nigga standards and shit though. I'm talking about the regular population that view him as some type of tough motherfucker that's rapping. You know they do. Bottom line. Nigga.
I don't know, boss man. See, like, all right, like,
just because you think Panda's comedy, but if you listen to the lyrics, it's gangster lyrics.
I was off him when, all right, everybody mourn in their own way, but it's just something about people crying on the internet. Like, actually filming themselves crying is just kind of
ain't no passes for that.
Ain't
no passes for that.
You could have did that in the shadows, man.
Ain't no passes for that.
Facts.
Cry to God, nigga.
Yeah, so that was just.
And was he crying over a Quavo?
Offset. Dying.
Offset.
Yeah, he passed.
Offset didn't die.
Take off.
Yeah, he was passing.
So he crying over a man that he don't know, really?
I don't even think they really even had a relationship like that. Because look, you got to understand too, though.
Black crime, was it like black crime? Was it black on black crime?
When he said, look, he got pandas in Atlanta or whatever. When the record came out and it went viral or whatever, he made a statement saying at that time, he'd never even been to Atlanta. He just made the record.
Designer?
Yeah. Yeah, that's on record.
I got bras in Atlanta.
Yeah, and he said he never even been.
But
to
I
Atlanta.
mean, he could have some bras in Atlanta. If he in New York, I got bras in Atlanta. That sometime coming.
He said he was on some like DMing bitches. Yeah, DMing bitches like if he got bars in Atlanta, but like he have not actually stepped in Atlanta prior to that record. So that was another thing. Like, see, I'm knowing all this behind the scenes and shit. So it's like, damn, this thing kind of way out. But there's no hate towards the nigga or nothing like that. Nigga got love for anybody trying to make something happen. But like, a spade is a spade. Like, you out in the middle of in the aisle exposing yourself, man. There's kids around. You know what I mean? All type of shit.
Now here's another thing I look at too. If you doing shit like that, right?
Yeah.
You might be like a sexual deviant. You feel me? So if you're a sexual deviant, then that'd be why your career ain't popping like that no more. Because once you start popping, you diverted all your energy into pussy instead of getting better and putting out more material. So that's what happened to a nigga. You feel me?
Running around chasing bitches.
Chasing bitches.
I mean,
if you chasing bitches around,
yeah, you ain't doing what you need to be doing.
You ain't on point.
I mean, I don't,
I'm just in theory because a nigga jacking off in the aisle. Like if a nigga jacking off in the aisle,
I know how it be more deeper than that with you.
If a nigga jacking off in the aisle,
I just don't want to give him no excuse like oh he's.
How's that an excuse? That's not giving.
It is kind of like that's why I did it because I got sexual problems and I'm a nymph for arts. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, that's an issue.
Just really just like be catting out. Like he just ain't right. Like I don't think it's spiritually nothing wrong with
you. Think a nigga just insane?
I think the nigga just off. Like the nigga just off ass nigga. Yeah, he gotta be.
Yeah, you gotta have a cold thought process going on to do that shit.
Yeah,
to just get up and like stand up and go through with that.
Hey man, I feel like certain niggas, man, when they hit a level. Okay, let's imagine when he was at his peak. In Panda, when it was at the peak and it was popping, he probably walked backstage. He probably was backstage in some areas where bitches just came in and sucked dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, even though to you like, man, I can't imagine no stupid shit like that. Bitches. I can't imagine that. That's some stupid shit.
No, I'm pretty sure.
But I was saying, like, I'm just saying that Panda shit was off the chain, though. Like,
well, it was. He definitely had his time,
I remember I seen that nigga throw up on stage and keep performing one time. So I'm saying niggas is on drugs.
Now that's what I'm saying. Like, why are you throwing up? Like, what did you take?
Niggas is on drugs, like, you know what I'm saying?
His drugs probably done elevated since then.
And see, one thing I notice about sexual deviant motherfuckers, right? Yeah. They don't never get enough, though. You feel me? It ain't no, like,
ain't no stopping.
Ain't no limitations. And then it's like, I want it to go up when I want it to go up. Hence, jumping in the aisle on the plane. You know what I'm saying? These bitches gonna see this and they gonna like it because I'm designer and I'm pop. I'm not making no excuses.
No, I get it.
You know.
Pray for designer, y'all. Pray for designer.
Yeah, golly.
Next nigga in the news.
I know that's some dark shit, man. I didn't know he did all that.
I can't believe that nigga went
I didn't know he did all that.
Nigga, wow.
I didn't know he did all that.
That nigga, wow. You gotta be a wild boy.
He actually blessed that he didn't just they wasn't at the gate when the plane landed. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They didn't immediately shackle that nigga?
They lagged on it. They had to think about it a little bit, and then they went and then they hit him with some charges. They thought about it.
We let this shit happen. There's gonna be plenty of them coming after you. We gotta do something about it.
They probably had to check with the powers that be to see if he was still covered.
Yeah.
Is he still covered? Call in and see if we can snatch him up. I don't want no problems.
Nah, that's crazy. That's a cold narrative right there. You feel me? Let's make sure this nigga ain't tied in no more. You feel me?
He might still be covered.
Damn, that nigga wild, homie. That nigga
The bitches that work on the plane was like, why ain't this nigga arrested yet? I done already told you.
They have. I know somebody put that shit on video and put it out there. I'm surprised it ain't out there yet. I'm surprised TMZ ain't. You know what I mean?
Is you gonna film that? A nigga ain't gonna film it. A nigga gonna.
It's white people and
the
kids.
bitch gonna have to film that.
White people was gonna film that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ain't no erasing that once that's like hit the internet.
Oh shit!
He probably did it fast. If it ain't like no
Ain't
video
no
tape,
fast, nigga.
Yeah, it had to be fast, fool. If ain't no tapes out,
Ain't no fast.
Man, these motherfuckers
If a
everything.
nigga did 5 strokes, that's eternity. This nigga is naked in the aisle with his dick in. Oh wow, niggas is jacking off, and I can't even. All the men gotta just be like, oh, I can't even look. But then again, I gotta pay attention to him just in case he run and
do some
touch me or some shit.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Who apprehended him after that shit? Like,
oh shit! I hope his homies grabbed him up and tackled him and be like, man, you know, maybe I guess niggas can't touch him while he's doing that. Like niggas, like, come on, nigga, calm down, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
niggas can't touch him.
How did that shit end up? How did that shit end up? Like,
niggas should be offended. Like every man on the plane should feel offended.
Damn.
Okay. This other nigga in the news, man. Now this is kind of like some whatever type shit because he ain't modern times now. But you heard about Prize from the Fugees saying that he was snitching. He was an informant for the FBI.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is so why he was a informant for the FBI for all that time, right?
Right.
Made money or whatever. So what's the problem now? Like, what are they charging him with? What is the issue? He a snitch?
Okay. First of all, he was working with a Malaysian businessman that was fucking with China.
Okay.
You feel me? And dude was giving Prize money to put on motherfuckers' campaigns.
What kind of campaigns
like
though?
Presidential what kind of campaigns?
Political campaigns?
Yeah, for Donald, for the
Okay.
Republicans. Yeah, for Donald and a few other motherfuckers.
So he was funding shit.
He was funding shit. Millions. M's.
Through
A Malaysian businessman from China, with ties to China, was giving Prize the bag, and Prize was over here with the bag, dishing it off. And you got to be careful the way you dish that off. You got to dish that off with finesse because once you go over a certain amount, you got to report that and where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So he was dishing off money. You know, basically like some espionage type shit for China.
Okay, now let me ask this. So this Chinese man, right? Is he using him as the, middleman to dish off the money? So that for what though? Why is this Chinese man paying for these politics? Is this like for favors you owe me if I need this done, or I'm giving you this money because I need this land for my business?
The dude from Malaysia, he took a lot of money from Malaysia too. He took billions from Malaysia, and got away with it type shit. But he worked for China. He like a agent for China. You know what I'm saying? And so he
so
basically
they was giving him the money to come over here and get everybody in the politics to push their line.
Yeah, get behind Donald now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get this money to Donald now.
Okay.
We want Donald in there. Yeah, that's what's happening. And
So how this just now coming up though? Like what he fucked up and some shit?
Well, they was on the dude because he from China. The dude is from China, so they done turned up on the volume on all espionage coming from China.
Okay.
You feel me? And so that's why they on prize like that.
Okay, so when he doing this, right, that wasn't part of his job as an informant to the FBI. That had shit to do with that, basically.
So he was a triple spy.
So I'm
Basically, huh?
I'm imagining what happened is he started doing it and then got caught, and then he had to start working for them. That's what I'm thinking.
That makes better sense.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking happened.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And now everything is unfolding right now. He facing 20.
Yeah, I seen that.
Well, what's the charges though?
It's some espionage shit. Like, you know, you can't accept money from a foreign motherfucker. Yeah, and pretend like it's you. Or for however type of way you can't get money from a foreign entity.
Yeah.
And be pretending like it's coming from somewhere else. You ain't like this is coming from this motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
It's like it's you finessing different ways to get the money, and then when we crack you, we like, where you getting this motherfucking money from? Oh, they probably was already on dude too. Like they probably was already on dude. You know.
That's crazy. That's crazy though.
Just chat over there like Google it.
Yeah.
Google it. We ain't talking. We ain't saying the information right, chat.
Yeah.
I think that what's that last comment right there, BossMack? I think he know what he talking about.
Okay. Let me see. Tell him to Google that because it don't sound like he know what he talking about. Okay. Prize was an informant for the FBI for 22 years. What?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I heard he was up a couple billion.
Yeah.
I see why he just fell off on the music shit.
He didn't even care about that
fuck
shit.
that music shit. I'm James Bond over here.
See, that's why I'm trying to
Jury
figure
deliberation.
Okay, let me pull that
Bless
up.
you.
Salute.
Thank you. Let me pull that out. He said Google that because he don't know what he talking about.
Yeah, because if a nigga like working for them for
Okay,
like 20 odd years,
jury deliberations.
Begin today in the conspiracy trial against former Fugees rapper BossMezzy. The 1990s hip-hop star is accused of helping a Malaysian businessman gain political influence in the U.S. in exchange for millions of dollars. Closing arguments wrapped last week with lawyers for Michelle arguing that he was unaware that he was acting illegally. Bloomberg senior reporter Matthew Campbell joins us now from Singapore with more on this case against Michelle. Being unaware, as we already know, is not the strongest defense because an illegal action is an illegal action. You also co-wrote an I was just about to give the rest of your... you co-wrote an investigative piece looking into this case called The Fuji, The Fugitive, and the FBI. Great title. All right, so let's talk about this case. Remind us how Michelle even got involved in this situation.
This is a truly stranger than fiction story, and there are really two buckets of charges. One to do with allegedly illegal election donations to the Obama campaign, and the other to do with what the government says is illegal lobbying during the Trump administration. They both stem from Pras Michel's relationship with Joe Low, this Malaysian financier who has himself been accused of orchestrating a gigantic fraud. So there are these two sets of charges which are very different. What they have in common is this friendship that Pras had with Joe Low, who was kind of a socialite, had lots of celebrity friends around the world, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kim Kardashian. Pras was one of those, and he's landed in very hot water.
Yeah, so what it seems to me is that he's accused of, there's a situation where it seems like he was paying for access to politicians, but then later on maybe paying to kind of tip the scales of justice or whatever because he was being investigated, if I got it correct. What is the jury?
That's right.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
The real meat of these charges have to do with alleged illegal lobbying on behalf of Joe Low, this Malaysian financier, both to get the DOJ to stop investigating him and also to do with repatriating a critic of the Chinese government who Joe Low wanted sent back. It's a really complex case.
So that's a great point that it's really complex. What is the jury going to have to actually decide on?
Well, from a legal perspective, certainly according to the Department of Justice, which is prosecuting this case, it's pretty straightforward. Did Pras Michel violate U.S. election laws on foreign donations by allegedly funneling donations from Joe Low to the Obama campaign in 2012? And did he violate what's called FARA, the Foreign Agents Registration Act, by engaging in unregistered lobbying on behalf of Joe Low and on behalf of also allegedly the Chinese government? So that's what the jury is going to be asked to consider today. There are 11 charges in total. Of course, these are serious federal charges. So even if Michel's convicted on 1 or 2 or 3, that could still be a substantial prison sentence.
So he wasn't the only one involved in this case. What's the status of the other people?
Dang.
That's right. There were several others. There have been several criminal prosecutions. One of the people who has pleaded guilty to a single count in this case is Elliot Broidy, a Republican financier who's rather well known, actually. He ended up being pardoned by President Trump in January 2021. So he's never went to jail. There was Nikki Davis, another person involved with this. She's a businesswoman from Hawaii, also pleaded guilty. She received a 2-year sentence. And then there's Pras's own legal advisor, a guy called George Higginbotham, who has also pleaded guilty but has not yet been sentenced. If he is going to do any time, that will be determined at the conclusion of this trial for Pras, in which George testified.
Wow. These are serious accusations or allegations. We'll see how the court case unfolds. Matthew Campbell, thank you.
Yeah.
That shit sound serious.
Yeah, Pras, so what it sound like is a nigga started doing it and then they got caught and then he started snitching in the middle of it, maybe.
So this kind of old then. If one of them motherfuckers got pardoned by Trump.
Right.
So that means he had to be in office when that happened.
Right. He was doing shit for Obama. Did you hear him say that? Pras was doing shit for Obama and Donald.
Golly.
He was doing that shit for a minute though. What they say?
No, I'm talking about the case.
Right.
The case.
How complicated it is.
No, it's just now popping up to the public.
Right.
So this shit probably been what's going on.
Yeah, I think that's why he said something about he was being investigated too, and he
right,
shot out some money or whatever to stop the investigation. Put a pause on it.
He said they've been on Pras for 5 years. They say that's why Lauryn Hill got away from him. Man,
that's why she probably got out the way.
You know what? Them niggas might have been doing a whole lot when they blew up, when they first blew up, because they was on some worldwide shit.
Yeah.
And Pras, and you know what? Back in the days,
he doing some French shit or some shit, right?
No. Back in the days, I was finna say Pras, like, he did that Superstar song with Maya. And ODB. That kind of blew up.
What was it?
That was on somebody's soundtrack.
Bullworth.
Okay, yeah.
That was a movie and a soundtrack.
So that blew up for them, but then Pras always had hella money and wasn't worried about rapping after that. I noticed he was always having millions and he wasn't worried about rapping after that.
I always thought he was up just off that one record.
I thought niggas was just a good businessman, but he was always having M's and like not worried. He wasn't worried about rapping.
That's crazy.
So you know, one of the Fugees did a documentary too, where they stayed on like 6th Street or Skid Row or whatever. And they was living out there and just talking about how it was out there. I think that was the one. I think he was the one that did it. I recently seen a documentary, but it was old. Like
yeah, I know. Pras done did some shit. Like he helped that. Remember that president from Haiti that got popped.
Okay.
They got killed. Pras helped him get in the office.
Damn.
You feel me? So he out there moving and shaking. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's all type of shit about to unravel.
He moving and shaking.
Yeah, they might try to off
that
nigga.
He might get him out the way for
sure. Yeah, he know way too much.
If he really tied in like that,
like
how he's saying, with the underworld for sure.
Yeah, he moving and shaking.
He'll be safe.
And I remember when that other nigga, what's the other nigga? It was Pras and what's the other nigga? Wyclef. I remember when Wyclef was tripping, talking about he was gonna run for president for Haiti.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that nigga Pras was like, man, Wyclef need to sit the fuck down, man. Like
he already had some shit going on.
The gangster shit involved around that is so far beyond your imagination. This nigga need to sit down, nigga. This ain't America.
Relax. Relax.
It's killing and all kind of shit going on.
Yeah, that's
a cold. That gotta be like a cold lifestyle, that to be dealing with that type of shit
in that type of environment.
Be moving around like that and being able to get to them top places and make shit happen like that and connect them dots and leave and just walk out of there like, okay, yeah, the job done. What's next?
Oh man, I feel like for you to do that, you done killed thousands of motherfuckers, at on some chess.
Allegedly.
Sure.
I'm just saying, like in them other countries like that.
Even if he
nigga,
even if he didn't do it, it led up to happen.
He got the power to make it happen.
Sure.
I'm calling shots. Different things is happening.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Whole families getting wiped out. This nigga whole family. None of them can live. I can't have nobody coming back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no problems from nobody in this family 10 years from now. All of them. You know what I'm saying?
That shit get deep.
That Haiti shit, man, is wild, man. Them motherfuckers, man.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
That's tricky.
All right, man. We got TF in here, man. I wanted to ask you your thoughts on this, TF. I know this is like some old weird shit, man, but since you close to the activities, how did you see that where Adam did a testimony on why he felt like T-Rail should be his friend after all this shit happened? Did you see all that shit?
Nah, I didn't really never really watch that shit. I only watched the homies shit.
Right.
I didn't really fuck with no jumper like that. Obviously I watched the homies podcast and shit like that, but even when they was on there with him, I didn't really watch that shit like that because it wasn't never really, it was just always turmoil within what they got going on there.
Right.
You feel me? It wasn't never nothing that's like, wasn't nothing current.
Right.
I mean, it was just all shit that they had going on. So I didn't really tap in on that shit. But, obviously I heard, niggas talking about it and speaking on it. So, I thought they was cool at some point.
Right.
I thought they was cool at some point. They going to motherfuckers birthday parties and kids going to birthday parties, and you know, so you know,
Right.
it was some type of level of fucking them being cool.
Right.
But you know,
Definitely.
I don't know. I
Right.
don't know. I just looked at it as that, and then you know, hearing about all the shit after the whole fallout, it's like, you know. So, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of like stayed out of that. You know?
Right. You never did a no jumper, huh?
I did it with T-Rail.
With T-Rail.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't ever, T-Rail and AD, and then I did one with T-Rail and 211.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, I was just wondering, man. I was tripping off how I'm kind of mystified at how no jumper is losing energy like that. I mean, it seemed like it would be impossible with 4.5 million subscribers. Like, you feel me? Like,
Well, I feel like it was just a whole flood of shit, just one situation after another, like within that whole like little period of time, like you know that whole shit with him and the underage girl popped up,
Right,
you feel me?
right.
And then you know, just you know,
Him
how-
and house phone.
him and house phone, yeah, that was you know how he outed him. Motherfucker was just, I feel like motherfucker was just like, yeah, this nigga scandalous. I'm cool on dude, like even
Right.
as a fan, you feel me? Cause
Right,
you
right.
like with the shit that was going on was, you know, people love these personalities.
Right.
You know, people,
yeah.
you know, watching these episodes and watching these shits weekly, you know, you get to fuck, I fuck with dude, or I fuck with dude, or
Right,
you feel me?
right,
So,
right.
You know, seeing that happen is just like, and you know, I feel like motherfuckers just fall back. You know.
Yeah. That shit crazy.
Yeah, but it was a whole lot of shit, you know, and then you know certain comments he was saying, you feel me, you know, so
Comments that he let slide.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
all types of shit.
it was just a lot, so
I feel like it all come down to him being a pure white boy and doing white boy thinking.
yeah,
Case in point, like when he said when AD when Milk came up there and kicked the door, and then AD came out there with the blower, right?
yeah,
And then I heard Adam's position was like, I appreciate it, but I ain't asked you to do that type shit.
yeah,
Where you know AD perspective is like,
you the homie,
I'm looking out for you. This is how much I love you. I got your back. I'm
Yeah.
taking life or death chances for you and shit. You feel me? But he don't see the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since he a white boy, he don't see the, you know,
White boy thinking.
white boy thinking. Yeah. That
Nah,
shit.
yeah, that's def a whole nother way of thinking, cause you know with us it's like, damn, good looking, like I fuck with you, you fuck with me,
Right.
you feel me, like you know,
Right. And see, then that go back to him not understanding how when AD left, T-Rail would leave because, you know,
yeah.
the philosophy, you know what I mean?
Well, AD brung T-Rail in.
Right,
So
right.
It only makes sense. Like,
But he don't understand that logic, that, you know what I'm saying, that
Loyalty.
homie shit. You know what I mean? He don't know that more white boy thinking. I don't even know. I don't want to say white boys don't have friendship thinking.
yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. Yeah, shit wild. All right, let's keep it moving in. Let me see.
You seen that nigga that got killed by ate alive by the bed bugs in his jail cell?
I heard about that.
How's
man.
that? What is that in America and shit?
Yeah, that was in America.
That's an American jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. You get like we spoke on this the other day, and I was just like, bro, you had to been already dead, or if I don't see how you just sitting there getting ate alive by bed bugs.
Right.
Like,
There got to be a lot of them.
nah, that's what I'm saying.
There
Like,
got to be a lot of them.
How you just-
and you got to be out.
how you just laying there? So what about the nights when he didn't die? You wasn't waking up bit up. Like, you feel me?
So I thought about that too, and I'm thinking like, okay. So then I did my little research. I found out the nigga was kind of off.
Right.
The nigga was off.
Right.
So they put him in a cell that regular motherfuckers don't be going. It was a nasty ass cell.
Right.
So you know a regular motherfucker like, hey, homie, nigga getting ate up, all this whole other shit. He was just like taking it, like he was just off, like it wasn't clicking to him.
He just thought he was just.
It wasn't clicking to him, like nigga, you gonna fuck around and die off this shit. Like it wasn't clicking. The nigga like off. I think he a little special, like like short bus special. So like I guess he wasn't bitching about it, complaining about it. That the nigga just ended up dead.
It's a trip how motherfuckers could just do that to a motherfucker. Like it's like motherfuckers okay with that type of shit. Like no humanity. Like you feel me? Even though this my job is watching criminals. I mean, my humanity just go down to criminal too. Like I have no mercy in me. Like I don't see no wrong and right. You feel me?
Yeah, because that's what fucked up.
What happened with the facility? The facility ain't facing no charges.
Yeah, it's on the investigation. Kaepernick then hopped in.
Okay.
Well, once it get out there and go viral, it's niggas is gonna head.
Viral.
Yeah,
some heads gonna
do
roll.
a deep dive for sure.
Heads gonna roll.
It's viral now. Kaepernick then hopped in and he helping out with the shit. So I seen a picture of the nigga. Like I couldn't stay. They didn't have his face, but they had like kind of like his body or whatever, and they had like the little shit stuck on him to try to bring you back alive or whatever, the little shit or whatever. That shit that they put on him that stuck on his body had bed bugs on it, and it's white, like so you can see it, and you just see his chest and his stomach is just filled with just like if they was just in his skin, like his skin was just rusty. You know what I mean? Like it was a fuck. Oh my god, that shit looked bad, dog.
People be evil out here, man.
Evil.
Like I said, man, just because you got that fucked up job don't give you no reason to be evil and shit. You feel me?
Right.
You chose a job, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely did him bad, and he looked real skinny and shit. Like he looked at nothing like his pictures.
Yeah.
The pictures
What
on the
what
thing.
prison was this?
Shit, I had.
Or what state?
I wrote
Wasn't
it down.
out here, right? Was it?
Nah, I had wrote it down. Let me go to it real quick.
Yeah, that's crazy. Bed bugs, laying down with bed bugs on a
Atlanta.
daily is crazy.
Atlanta.
Yup. Damn. Yeah, death by bed bugs is sick.
Family is on her.
Yeah,
Biden involved.
They say he was schizophrenic.
Look at
and shit.
Biden is involved, so you know how bad it is right now.
He
and shit.
he was off. An average motherfucker go speak up or something. I guess he was off and schizophrenia and all whatever else was going on with him. He didn't speak up and passed.
All right, TF, man, we about an hour in. Let's talk about you a little bit, man.
What's up?
All right, man. Like I said, I came across you on Cleaned Up.
Cleaned up, yeah.
Cleaned Up. How long you been rhyming, bro?
Shit, I've been rapping for. I first started rapping just on some playing around shit with the homies, recorded some shit in the bathroom, and then at the spot, and then that shit ended up being dope. So then my boy. Damn, what was my boy name, man? I forgot my boy name, man, from 11A Gangsters. He had he was like a substitute teacher or some shit, right? So after school, he had like all the equipment. He'd set up shop in the classroom, like after hours, and we'd go through and rap. And we did like probably 5-6 songs. This like probably like 2006.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so and
Streets
then,
was popping back then.
Yeah,
It was
it was lit.
banging,
It was
like,
lit.
yeah.
That's why I really wasn't even into it. I was just doing that shit because the homie was doing it. That shit sounded tight. You
Right.
feel me? Nigga was kind of dope at that shit. So I did a few records, but like you said, that shit was lit around there. I ended up
thugging around that time.
I ended up. Yeah, I didn't give a fuck about no rap shit. I ended up going down 2008, and then nigga did 5. So, but that little piece of me rapping just sparked some shit when I was in there, because I didn't know how to write no songs. I didn't know how to write a hook. I didn't know how to count bars. I didn't know how to do any of that.
Right.
So that's all I did when I was down. Just writing, reading. And yeah, I came home, touchdown end of 2012, and got to it.
Okay.
What pen did you go to?
All of them. Motherfucking,
Hit
I hit Soledad. I was in Soledad, and then I hit Salinas.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when they was doing the whole switching up all the yards, trying to make all the yards S and Y. And I wasn't trying to do all that, so they shipped me to motherfucking Oklahoma. I did like a year in not even a year. I did a couple months in Wasco. Then I hit Soledad. Then I hit Salinas. Then I hit Oklahoma. Then I went to Arizona. Hit Arizona. Then I left Arizona and ended up in Delano. And then I hit what's that shit over by San Diego? Calipat. I hit Calipat.
They be moving y'all around like that? They moving
Well, that was over the course of 5 years.
Okay.
So I did like a year here, 2 years here, and then the last year, like back out here. I want to say Calipat. Yeah, I was in Calipat.
Which one was the livest pen for you? Because I know, coming from your area, like, y'all niggas is with the bullshit, because how many motherfuckers that, you know what I mean?
To be honest, all the Oklahoma, really, because they didn't have no gun towers. So when it cracked off, it was just lit. They just had to let that shit finish. They just come and make some shit up, and then but when the riot kicked off, that shit started that shit lasted from 12 to 6.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. So, that shit was tough. A lot of motherfuckers got fucked up.
So you get all the way tired in that type of shit.
You gotta be tip top shape, for sure. You gotta be in tip top shape. A lot of motherfuckers, cause once you see it, you see it through the windows, it's like, oh shit, it's cracking in the chow hall.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're not paying attention, if you don't see what's going on, niggas got the upper hand. So the buildings that's in there just programming, regular niggas in the day room, they ain't even hit chow yet. You feel me? They lined up ready to go to chow. Motherfuckers hey, look, it's cracking outside. We finna just get off now. You know what I mean? So now
Mexicans got on boots.
Yeah. So now this dorm cracking, and then that shit just trickled all the way around the whole shit. So now it's like niggas is just looking. I'm hearing stories about niggas in the dorms. They see that shit crack off, they run, slam their door, leave niggas for dead. Yeah, that shit was ugly. That shit lasted a whole day. Yeah. Everything
Could you imagine some shit
A
like that,
whole
BossMack?
day.
Yeah.
My nigga.
I was hearing stories homies in the pen, they were saying like when the riots pop off with the Mexicans, right? They'll have a first wave that'll be fighting with people, and then a second wave that'll be just kind of kneeled down.
Resting.
And then once that first wave, the second wave comes.
Niggas be doing resting packages in there.
Because they stay so much deeper than us.
That's like
oh shit.
That's like that 300 shit. That's how they was fighting.
300.
Yeah.
That's how they was fighting. You know, first line of defense, then you got the second, and then the third. You know what I mean? So,
that shit real in that motherfucker.
yeah, that's the art of war.
Damn. That shit wild.
But yeah. All them shits is dangerous, to be honest, though. You feel me? You know, you gotta walk a tight line. You gotta walk a tight line and keep it solid, cause shit, that all it takes is for one slip, and then it's Hey, you remember that shit? Oh yeah, damn, that shit gonna follow you around.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you can't be like, man, I dealt with that shit on the last year. They gonna be like, yeah, nah.
Shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have happened.
For sure.
And a lot of shit hit the streets fast in the motherfucker too.
Yeah.
Seem like the streets be knowing about a lot of shit niggas turning down fades and shit like that. The streets hear about it faster than anything.
Yeah. Nah, the niggas in there hear about, niggas be calling me from in there, telling me about shit happening out here. I'm like, God damn.
Mm-hmm.
They really be tuned in to you know.
Let me ask you something. After going to the penitentiary, do you find yourself conducting yourself like you still in the penitentiary? I mean, in your interactions with niggas and the way you politic with niggas and whatnot.
Somewhat. I don't really be on no like nigga don't really be on no set tripping type shit. You feel me?
Right.
Some of the most solid niggas I met was from the other side.
Right.
Say that.
You feel me?
Say that.
Right.
So I, you know, I still keep that standard. You know, if you solid, you solid. Like, you know.
Right.
Yeah, cause like just like in them situations with them riots.
Right.
You know, like the last nigga out there fighting with you might be an enemy.
Mm-hmm. Y'all got y'all back and get back to back.
Yeah, so
fighting with each other.
Yeah, I you know, I stick to I just keep it solid all the way around, you feel me? I don't really care or give a fuck where you from.
Right.
Not like that, you feel me? Like, you ain't gonna see me just on no bullshit hanging out with, you know, motherfuckers I ain't supposed to. But if I fuck with a nigga, I fuck with a nigga, and I'm gonna let, like, this my nigga. Like, that's that.
Straight up.
You feel me? But as far as, like, on some politic type shit, I don't really be into all that shit. I do this music shit. I make sure I'm good I make sure my name is good.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And yeah, I stick to what I'm doing. You feel me? Like, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. But as far as the streets, I let the streets be the streets, because that shit gonna be what it is anyway.
I feel you.
For the fans and stuff that don't know TF, can you give them a little insight about you, where you grew up at, where you was raised and all that?
I grew up on the west side, South Central. We probably like 5 minutes from USC.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in the 50s. You feel me? But I really grew up in Watts though. You feel me? Always lived in the 50s, but I grew up in Watts. I grew up in Watts.
You had family from Watts?
Yeah, I had family over there. So when I was living in the 50s, I was really just living in Watts, because my cousin, you know, we down there like brothers. Like, I'm like, fuck it, we gonna go to school together. We went to school together. We went to Gompers.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Gompers, all that shit. And I would have probably been somewhere over there, but I ended up starting a riot at Gompers, and they kicked me out. I had to go to John Muir, and then that's when I really just locked in on the west side. Because now I'm going to school with niggas that's in the area now, you feel me? I ain't really know nobody in the area at the time. Because before I was living in the 50s, I was living in the 40s. So, you know, that's two whole things right there.
Right.
You feel me? So I knew I knew everybody over here, because I went to elementary at Normandy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So from moving from over there to coming to the 50s, it was a whole nother ball game. Like, all the nigga friends over here, they like, we not coming over there.
Right.
At
You
all.
feel me? And I'm like, damn.
Right.
You feel me? And now me being over here and going over there, now it's looking tricky. So I'm like, man, fuck it. I just went to Watts.
Right.
You feel me? So then that was all junior high. And then by like 98, 99, it was over. That's when they got locked in for sure.
Full fledged.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I grew up in Watts though. I still be in Watts. I got a lot of family in Watts. I got a lot of
Which part?
like in the front streets over there. Really all over there, but really like right there. I still get my hair cut over there sometimes here and there.
Okay. Now, when you get your first rap money?
My first rap money I got, like, no bullshit, probably like 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
Like some real, like, damn, like, okay, let's get back to it.
Right.
You feel me? Cause nigga, like I've been doing this shit since 2012. Like, as soon as I got out, I just jumped right into it. But you feel me? Like, you know, just going through, you know, niggas basically jumping through hoops. You feel me? Niggas selling, you gotta, back when niggas was selling tickets, you had to sell your own tickets type shit.
Yeah.
Niggas,
Just to get your peoples in.
you feel me? So nigga did all that shit. Matter of fact, my first performance was in we was opening up for like De La Soul or some shit. And I had a few records out with my boy, the Ghetto Zoo. Shout out my nigga Zoo too. Had a few records out, and we opened up for De La Soul, and I like prior to this, I had everything down pat. Feel me? Because we like always rap with show mixes.
Right.
You feel me? So it's just me. There's no vocals, no nothing.
Right.
I'm good. So I hit the stage, and I'm rapping, and I see this chick, and she knew all the words
to your shit.
Yeah, and this my first time on the stage. Feel me? I'm not knowing motherfuckers is fucking with me, especially we way in Orange County.
Right.
So
had to be a good feeling.
So yeah, so I end up I'm looking at her now. I'm rapping with her. I fucked up and lost like 3-4 bars. I'm like, damn, this is my first time on stage, so I'm like, fuck. So, but after that, like that was my whole thing. So after, like, we did a bunch of shows out here. That's some spot out here. I forgot the name of that shit, but
in Long Beach.
In Long Beach.
K Sarai. Or was it the?
It was like an upstairs spot.
So you talk about Cohibas?
Yep.
Cohibas. That's why that picture from there, like in the back in the back stairs where you come up to the stage.
Was that with Shine Town performed?
Yeah, at Cohiba. Yeah. I had Cohibas on lock for a minute, man. Yeah. If that was still popping, nigga, man.
Yeah. That was a dope spot. Like, I did all my that was when I was doing the selling tickets and shit like that. I was selling crazy tickets.
You might have did one of the shows.
Nah,
we
for
did.
sure. I was definitely.
Because we used to do them kind of shows there where niggas had to sell the tickets and Who headlined the show you was in?
I did.
Oh, you was headlining?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so yeah, after that fuck up, like I used to blank the whole crowd out. Just black everything out. I'm not can't
focus.
I'm not even seeing the people no more.
You focusing.
Yeah, up until once the crowds got bigger and like I got a little more seasoned with this shit, then it's like the crowd control is there, the interactions with the people, you feel me? I know what I'm doing now, so. But yeah, damn, that's crazy. Niggas used to sell tickets to this shit.
Niggas came a long way with
Hey man, I feel like that's part of the game though, like.
Nah, you def gotta pay your dues.
You should want to sell tickets and see motherfuckers buy tickets and come.
Yeah.
Ain't no getting around it. You either good or you not.
So you selling tickets from, basically you getting ticket money from your supporters, me and your homies and family who really fuck with you.
You better go up there and do a good show. You feel me? Yeah. Shout out to Picasso in the chat. Picasso 150. Real recognized real. No matter where you from, it's all about the cloth you cut from.
Straight up.
100. Yeah, you should do a song with him right there, TF. I'm advocating that right now. Picasso is tight. That would be hard. All y'all niggas is in a similar kind of y'all be over them boom back beats and you know what I'm saying, the real nigga shit.
Yeah.
I feel yeah.
So what you was saying when you got like your first money from the shit, was that like a signing bonus or that was
yeah,
independent type shit or what?
Yeah, that was just for a project.
Signed for one project?
Just for a project. Feel me? They gave me some racks. And I was like, damn. Like, okay, for sure. But just like I was saying, like leading up into that, it was just like nigga had put so much work in and going through so much shit. Just being an independent artist and making motherfuckers just believe in, the brand. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Outside of the music, you feel me? Like the brand has to stand on its own too. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So now it went from like, oh, that's Q homie, to now niggas see me and say DeLeon, or oh shit, it's everything scandalous. It's it went from just, oh, that's Q homie, to now it's
your own brand.
Everything scandalous. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So outside of just getting that first money, I appreciate the people. You feel me? I appreciate the people because that shit go hand in hand. Like that shit go hand in hand, like 100%.
So right now, are you signed to somebody still, or are you independent, or how does that work?
Nah, yeah, I'm independent. I'm independent. You know,
Fuck with Empire, or any of those type of-
nah. We had a few talks and shit. You feel me? I fuck with my lower mob niggas and you know, on the East Coast.
Mhm.
You feel me? But yeah, for the most part, I'm independent.
How many projects are you in now?
Shit, I don't know. I know.
I mean, it's a lot of
I know. I
projects.
dropped 5 last year.
In 1 year?
Yeah, I dropped 5 last year. I dropped 2 with 211, and then I dropped Blaine, Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped Blaine, Kansas.
Niggas ain't working like that, homie.
Summer, Scandalous Summer,
Niggas ain't working like that.
and then we dropped 3 Scandalous Levels.
It seems like the game demand that right now. You got to push yourself. You know what I'm saying? That J-worthy work level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to. I think that's a standard, man. About 5 projects a year minimum.
The
for sure.
report card nigga was just complaining about how a lot of LA artists
Niggas don't
out
put project.
out the projects.
Yeah.
So that's refreshing to see a motherfucker working like that, like,
Yeah.
because you don't see that with everybody. In my opinion, you know what I mean.
I feel ya.
So have you been on tours with Schoolboy and shit? Or
Yeah, I've been
or
on,
like shows and shit.
Yeah, I did 2 world tours with Q. I did a tour with Jay Worthy and Currency, Larry June. I did my own. I put together my own tour. Who else I toured with?
Oh, you was seasoned.
I did a tour with Isaiah Rashad, me and Worthy.
TD.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been doing it up, man. You know.
So when you say you did a world tour with Schoolboy, so that's like, are you saying like out of the country, like
Yeah.
Europe type shit, or Japan or something like shit that's
Yeah,
outside
Europe.
the U.S.?
Yeah, European and out here. That was 2016. We did 82 shows.
God,
We did 82 shows in the U.S. and then we did like another like maybe like a month or 2, maybe 2 months overseas.
So this nigga, you fully know what it is to travel between states, get up, rock the show, pack it up,
Yeah, hell yeah.
get back on the road again. Damn.
Is that overseas crowd? Do you think was more popping? The overseas crowd, or the U.S.
The
crowd?
overseas crowd, I feel like they appreciate way
Yeah.
more because they
I
don't even
figured that.
speak English
Right.
and can rap a whole song.
Right.
You feel me? Like they don't know now. You like they're like I'm looking at them rapping. You feel me? And then like at the end of the shit, they want me to sign shit, and I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. But I just watched you rap the whole. I just watched you rap the whole shit. Now you acting like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You feel me? But yeah, like that shit is dope. That shit is dope to see. You know, especially like on some like on some cultural shit, like because it's a whole nother. You know, we like especially if you never been nowhere in the city. In the city, you know, you know the set. You feel me? And you know the Hispanics, you know the Hispanic culture, and you know the gang culture, and that's it. Or you either playing ball, or you gang banging.
Right.
You feel me? So you either balling or you banging.
Right.
Like, and you go overseas, and it's like it's still that, but it's way different. Feel me? Because it's scandalous wherever you at.
Right.
Everywhere, everywhere.
It's the
is
trenches
scandalous,
wherever
you feel
you
me?
at,
For sure.
yeah.
You know, but just seeing it, it's like, it's different. You know, it's different. Like, I don't know how to explain that shit, but that shit, like, it's the same, but it ain't. You know, because they over there all knife work.
Yeah.
They running up on you with knives and shit. And then you got, you know, you got the catacombs, you got like cemeteries underground. You get me? Like that shit it's crazy. It's crazy over there.
I heard they be kind of like beefing like religions sometimes. Beef, like say like if a motherfucker is like Christian or Muslim or Catholic or Jews or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
well, I know.
heard that as
I know
well.
in France it's up like that. Parts of England, if you Muslim, you know, you might be kind of on the outside of what's
like,
what. Yeah, kind of like yeah.
That's crazy.
Projects like with different producers. Have you done anything like that with like Alchemist, like you and Alchemist, or you and certain people?
Yeah, most all of my projects is all single producer.
I mean, do you switch producers or you use the same one?
Nah, I every one of my projects,
Is it-
other than the ones with 211, the ones with 211 been kind of like, you know, 3-4 different producers.
Right.
But Scandalous Summer, that's produced by Scandalous Summer. Both of them, it's two of them. They both produced by the local astronauts. Shout out my nigga Dope Networks. Shout out to local astronauts, you know. But yeah, we worked on that, and then I did Blame Kansas with Rock Marciano.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and
That's big.
and me first.
That's big.
Yeah. So we working on some new shit. Me and Rock working on some new shit. Me and Alchemist, we got some shit coming with me, him, and Bodie James.
That's big. That's big.
Yeah.
That's big. That's super big.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Me and DJ Muggs, we got some shit coming.
Okay. Yeah. I concur with that.
Yeah, so, you know, shout out to all them, man.
You ever tap in with Mad Lib?
Yeah, I met Mad Lib fucking with Muggs.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd always known about his shit. I tapped in with his shit a couple years back when he dropped that shit with Freddie.
Well,
That shit was crazy.
I told you about that nigga Mad Lib Boogaloo. If
yeah.
Picasso get with, I told you Mad Lib or Alchemist
is right,
or
yeah.
Bodie James too. Him.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out Bodie. Bodie, one of the illest niggas to me right now, man.
Woo!
For sure.
Yeah, it's a
That
few.
nigga nice.
It's a couple of niggas is doing their shit right now, man. Yeah. What about West Side Gun and them? You fuck with them?
Yeah, I fuck with them.
You did anything with them?
Yeah, I'm on that Survivor Series. Me, Jay Worthy, and Larry June.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I missed that. I let that
They
get
just
by.
don't got my name on there.
I let that get by me. I'm like,
they just don't got
damn.
my name on there. But yeah, it's me, Worthy, and Larry June and Gun.
Anything with BG Perico?
Yeah, I got shit with Perico earlier. We ain't got nothing new. We ain't got nothing new.
I seen y'all on the interview together.
Yeah. Shout out my nigga G. That nigga doing his thing right now.
Yeah, G working right
That nigga
now.
doing his thing right now.
Yeah, man, I like y'all movement, man. I like y'all bringing this real hip hop shit through the, you know what I'm saying, into the street like that. Feel me? Like niggas ain't. I feel like that's really like one of the only hopes for LA.
Right.
Cause the niggas is on Detroit dick like a motherfucker out here, man. Niggas
Niggas be sounding like Detroit.
no.
Like we ain't got our own culture or something.
We got a man, you know what I'm saying?
How the merch doing right now?
The merch doing solid, man. You feel me? I'm finna drop the new site. You feel me? You know, ETS. Everything scandalous.
Mhm.
Everything solid. Yeah, the merch. I'm dropping a whole new site. Top of May, with some new music. You know. Yeah, but the merch. Yeah, the merch good. The merch good. The merch, like being on tour with Q, that first run. Like that's what really I came back with a whole different.
Mindset, huh?
Yeah, for real, cause like I watch these niggas make millions off merch.
Mm.
You feel me? And it's just the same shit. I mean, I know now, but at the time I didn't know. I'm like, damn, like, where the fuck do I go get all this shit from? Who I need to talk to get? You feel me?
Vendors
You
and all that
know,
shit,
but then once I started running around and figuring it out, cause it was one time like I was low. I'm like, damn, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. But I had all my logos and designs and shit. So I'm like, fuck it. I went and pressed up like 3 sweaters and posted them shits up, and nigga, I had fucking 2,000 like in 3 hours. Just off the that was my first piece I'd ever dropped, my first merch piece, and off that I'm like, oh shit, this shit real. Man, then I went looking in the, then I start getting in. Oh, there you go, right. Damn, that's crazy. That's the first shit I dropped right
Classic.
there. Let me
Classic.
see that shit.
Let's put it on camera.
Damn. Why you got this right there, man? But yeah, so yeah, back then I was fucking with the fucking vinyl and shit like that, the flock vinyl. You feel me? No, this is brick vinyl. So, just dealing with different vinyls and dealing with different, the 80-20s, you gotta know all that shit play a part in that shit. You feel me? So like that took up like a whole year. A whole year I didn't do no music. I just did all merch.
Right.
Just fucking with, different materials, different
Figured it all
yeah,
out.
just
like,
different, like like I did some track pans. Like you gotta get like a different type of vinyl for that.
Right.
You feel me? If not, you watch that shit and all that shit peel off. You gotta get the ones that stretch with the material.
Right.
And if it shrink, it shrink with it.
Right.
Type shit. So
the vinyl is like the label, like the that's what that is. What is the vinyl? What is that?
Well,
that's what that is over there.
Yeah,
that cutter over there is vinyl.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's that's what your shit is vinyl. What you got on right now.
Yeah. So then you press that shit down. So yeah, I did like a whole year just fucking with all merch. Just running around like, meeting different wholesalers, building different relationships. I met a lot of people. Like when you in that world, you run into everybody in that world.
Facts.
Right.
Networking.
Yeah. So, I met a lot of good peoples, like a lot of good plugs just off that. Like, they end up not even just doing merch. Like, oh, we do, we like management.
They do hats or management or
No, they do management. They may have some plugs on some venue spaces, like all type of shit. So, content creators, like, I met some people like that. He run all the content for like a cryptocurrency hedge fund. You feel me? So he put me in the game on the NFTs and all the cryptocurrency type shit. So yeah, like you running a lot of motherfuckers dealing with this merch shit because everybody got a brand they pushing.
Facts.
You feel me? Everybody got a brand they pushing, and like you see who's serious because you'll see them there every day. Like, oh, I seen you here yesterday picking up a few bags.
Facts. That's how it
You
go.
feel me? So it's like then it's like okay, what's
That's how it
lock
go.
in with
yeah,
this nigga.
for real,
Yeah,
like because you gonna see a bunch of motherfuckers.
You see the same motherfuckers
Yeah.
downtown. Yeah.
Yeah, for
Everybody go buy their shit at the same place. You see
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
motherfuckers down there.
Yeah, but this like that shit is a real world, man, and shouts out to everybody getting their move in.
Straight like that. Have you thought about taking a stab at the of your own podcast?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm like all that shit gonna come with the whole new. I got a space right now. It's gonna be studio podcasting, merch press, and I'm gonna probably do juicing too. Feel me? Like I be on that healthy shit real heavy now.
I gotta get my juicing game up, man. I
Yeah.
can give me one of them. Is it a Ninja?
Nah, they got one.
What's that called? I keep saying Ninja.
It is a Ninja. That's a blender.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a blender.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ninja got juicers though. You feel me?
It's
But,
different. The blender is different than the juicer.
Yeah, the blenders is for like more like
Smoothies
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the juicers like you just like they got this one. It's like probably like 500. You just drop the whole apple in that motherfucker, and that shit juice the shit out of that motherfucker, and then spit out the skin.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, that motherfucker high power.
But it's real organic though.
Nah, you get 100% juice. You feel me?
What's the name of that one? What's it called? You know the name of that one?
I don't know. I got the link to that shit. I'll show you when we done.
I'm finna step my game up on that level right there, man. Get up on that level.
So the building that you're getting is basically it's gonna be a jug. Basically, you can do all the shit you need to do at the building. Basically.
Yeah.
What, you gonna be selling the juice out of there, or is it just for you?
I'm obviously somebody gonna want to buy some shit. You feel me? All I gotta do is put a sticker on that motherfucker, and the people gonna come. You feel me? If you build it, they coming.
Facts though.
You feel me? Like
Put an
like,
ETS sticker on that motherfucker.
You gotta believe in that shit and really push through and follow through with it though. You feel me? Because a lot of people will get discouraged once they start something, and it's just like, damn, you might hit a few roadblocks, and it's like, damn, feel me? You gotta crawl over them motherfuckers, go around it, you know, figure it out.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just don't give up. Just keep pushing that shit. And sooner or later, like, once you get your first sale, it's like, whoa, let me try another flavor out now.
Right.
Now I got 2 or 3 flavors out. Like, what's up? You feel me? So I'm gonna just push it like that, cause you know, everybody see what I'm doing as far as with this health shit. Like, I've been sober maybe going on 5 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you say
Blessings.
sober, what that mean?
Blessings.
Like, no what?
No nothing.
No nothing.
No nothing.
I feel you.
Yeah.
What was you? What substances was you fucking with?
Everything. Fucking with everything. Not everything. I wasn't just all like tweaked out like that, but nigga was fucking with all the shit. You feel me? The high power shit, the pills, the liquor. I was really more so, you feel me, just liquor and really. You feel me? I was just really that, but I didn't try all the other shit. I mean, other than crack and heroin and shit like that.
I feel you.
You know, but yeah, on my son's 18th birthday, I gave everything up.
Oh, salute to that process, man.
Was it hard just going just flat out cold turkey?
Nah, to be honest, it was like so coming. I had a show.
Kind of like,
I had a show in North Carolina. That was my last night drinking. That was actually my son's birthday too. So I came back. That was on the 29th. I come back and we had a podcast on like the 5th or the 3rd or something like that. And you know, just muscle memory. You know, everybody drinking. You know, they passed me a cup, and I'm just like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna just have a shot. You feel me? So I didn't ever take the shot. Everybody else took the shot. I'm like, all right, whatever. I put it down. And I'm drinking water, and I put the water down and knocked over the drink. And after that, I was just like, okay, for sure, that's
a sign.
Yeah, this is what it's supposed to be. And then
I feel you.
It was easy after that.
I feel you.
I follow them type of signs too. Like, I had to show you something. Like, you got to follow it. Like, I seem like some fucked up shit happen when you don't follow them signs too.
I feel you.
Yeah.
How old is little man? You say you got
He 18. He just went to prom
Damn.
Saturday.
You got a grown man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
How was that experience for you?
I was in jail, like earlier in his life. So when I came back, he was probably like 8, probably like 8 years old. Got straight to the football shit. You know, me and his moms had, you know, ups and downs. We good now though, but you know, like, just, you know, the same, you know, the baby.
Had to go through
the
that
baby
rough
mamas,
patch though.
yeah, the bullshit, you know, so, you know, that was tough, you know, especially trying to, you know, being an independent artist, you feel me, like, money not coming in like how motherfuckers thinking it is, you know, it looked like, oh shit, well, I seen you doing this, I'm like, shit, it just looked like that right now.
They don't understand.
You know what I'm saying? It just looked like that, like, you know, and then, you know, with him being a kid, and he like, me and his mom not together, he's like, nigga, what's up, why you not here? And then ain't no telling what's going on that end.
Right.
You know, what he
putting his ear.
Yeah, what he hearing and seeing and shit. So, but we all good. So, you know, shout outs to his mom for holding it down, for staying solid. You know, doing it on her own while I was gone. But yeah, you know, we got a solid relationship. We got a super solid relationship. You know, I was big on him with pushing through with sports.
Right.
Pushing through with sports.
You
and
get a
shit
scholarly?
like that. Nah, he didn't. He that fucking pandemic shit. Kind of put a wrench on shit. Then his grandfather passed and all that. So that was, you know, it kind of hit him a little bit. So he kind of like, he wasn't feeling it for like a couple of years. But then he turned it up on his senior year though. He always bought out. So yeah, we got some plans. He got some plans. We gonna push forward, and we gonna keep busting.
I feel you.
Is that your only kid?
Nah, I got a 3-year-old daughter too. She crazy. She act like she 15.
Don't they act like the girls too?
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
always the girls. My daughter acted like that since.
Yeah, she act like she like 15.
I feel you.
They make you soft towards you though. Like, it's like different dealing with a boy. You can kind of like, nigga, You know what I mean? With the baby girl, it's like, you know, be wanting to hurt her feeling on this on other shit.
Nah,
It's
yeah,
different.
and when he was a baby, that was a lifetime ago. You feel me? Like that was a whole different.
Yeah.
I done turned into 3-4 niggas since then. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, so now like where I'm at now, like she get the way cooled out nigga now. You feel me? Cooled out nigga. You get whatever.
Free Tyree. Shout out to Brianna. Hustle hard. Free Tyree. Her little son. Free Tyree. Shout out.
Yeah.
Mac Wop.
I see Mac Wop in this motherfucker. Delio.
Mac Wop in the building.
Yeah.
He got to pull. Mac Wop, you got to pull back up, man. You know.
Yeah, I fuck with Mac.
Mac Wop in the building. You got to pull back up. Yeah, man. Where do you think you get the most love as far as fan appreciation?
For a minute, it was on the East Coast. For a minute, it was definitely on the East Coast. Especially like within the past, like the last couple, like 2-3 years. Like really after the pandemic.
Right.
Like right before the pandemic, like 2019, 20. Griselda actually hit us up. They hit us up. They wanted to sign me. They wanted to sign me and Worthy at the time.
Yeah.
So that's when I knew. I'm like, okay.
Worthy's fucking
I see,
You popping.
yeah, I see what's going on.
You popping.
Motherfuckers want you to sign that dotted line. You know you got something.
Yeah, but they ended up signing Bodie James at the time, and then pandemic hit, and then, you know. So, but I knew that, like that lane right there was. I'm like, okay, like it's traction right there for me. Feel me? If motherfuckers that's like, you know, because at the time they really like they was lit, but they wasn't lit like that.
Right.
Until like the next year or two after that.
Right.
You feel me? So, but yeah, the East Coast showed crazy love. The East Coast, the South, like Seattle show a lot of love.
Yeah, always.
Really everywhere, really everywhere. To be honest, like, cause you know, once you on the road and like you doing them shows, and you see like these people and they knowing all the words and shit like that. That shit is crazy. Cause it's like, damn, I didn't even know I had a fan base in fucking Ohio or some shit like that. I don't care if it's two motherfuckers there together singing that shit.
That's some shit.
Like, damn.
That's some shit though.
You feel me? So, but yeah.
Okay, now let's say like you get lined up to do a project. Let's say like a motherfucker like Alchemist is like, okay, man, let's throw an EP out there, 6-7 joints.
Yeah.
Let's go post up at some secluded by the beach or something. You have everything you need. How long it take you to knock that down? Get that done. And he got fire. Everything is fire. Beats is all on deck right there.
6 or 7 records?
Yeah.
It depends. It depends on I used to run through records like that, just like, all right, let me just hurry up and knock this shit down. So
Right.
6 songs.
I'm talking about like artistic. You trying to make an artistic point.
6 songs.
I'm not trying to be like Greedo with 300 songs in 2 nights and shit.
Yeah,
you know.
6 songs. I probably do like a week.
About a week.
Yeah, a solid week.
And it'd be some memorable shit for all time you could do for niggas.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
Sounds
man.
about right.
Yeah.
The whopping lady in the building. Yeah, man.
I like that. You know, Alchemist got a little behind the scenes thing with him and Larry June.
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
That shit dope. Them niggas off on some shit, ducked off, nigga, with views.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Niggas just working.
Oh, they got
all
some
day
behind the
working.
scenes shit filmed for
The
YouTube?
back behind the scenes shit.
That's how I
like we got to get cracking for right here, like you know when niggas pulling up and you know just. But they shit is like you know, it's like on the side of the mountain over the beach.
Oh, they did it right.
Yeah, big old Airbnb,
Eating,
big old Airbnb type
food
shit.
coming in, niggas chilling,
Yeah.
Oh, they did it right.
blowing, drinking, just seclusion, luxury.
Yeah. I usually write like that.
Yeah.
Like I just go get a spot, like a high rise type shit.
Oh man,
Just book a spot up.
straight inspiration.
Got
I ain't
that
never
vibe.
thought about that.
That vibe.
I ain't never thought about doing that ever.
Yeah, Intercontinental.
That's what's up.
I wrote my whole Blame Kansas album like that. Went top floor. Went to the top floor and did it. Yeah.
I ain't even think about that. The type of inspiration you would get looking out the window, vibing
Yeah.
with seclusion and just the music.
Yeah.
I learned something. That's a good one right there, man.
Yeah.
I like that, man. I want to get Picasso with these guys, man.
Definitely.
Guys, these guys got the circle of
Circle of life.
yeah, that good hip hop circle. They got a cold circle, man. I like that circle. I like how Muggs is in there too, man. How y'all got Muggs in there, still staying relevant.
Yeah,
in there.
Muggs, man. Muggs put me up on a lot of shit, man. Muggs laced me up on a lot of game, man. Feel me? Outside of music, you know, just like with, you know, just building, you know, building to where you can stay afloat without this shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, he got a lot of game over there, man, and he not stingy with it.
yeah.
So, yeah, big shout out to Muggs, man, for sure. For sure. That's big homie for real. Hell yeah.
Building so you can stay afloat without that shit.
Yeah, them
That's
niggas
dope.
kind of remind me of the Far Side niggas too, though. They kind of like that. They got all these little, like, they got a big, like, compound, like a warehouse.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that's where I got all this game from, where, you know, hey, man, everything in-house. Merch, filming, recording, everything in-house, grind from right here. Get it from right here. You know, get your content game up.
Yep, content is everything.
Them niggas told me, I think like in probably like 2008 or 2009, them niggas told me like, man, you realize that this internet shit, this job can just be 24 hours with you not sleeping. That's how much work it is.
Yeah.
You ain't even thought about it like that. Like, you feel me? He was like, nigga, you know it's that much work to be done. And you still won't get it all done. You feel me? Just doing this. Just
Clips, all
just
that
look at that.
dedication.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to make a dent.
Yeah, because it's so much, like even with the phones, it's so much shit on them phones and we only fucking text.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like them computers do the same, like do way more shit than the phones.
Yeah.
So once you really get them motherfuckers figured out, you can really do some shit.
Yeah, man. Big facts, man. All right, yo, okay, right now you about to release some new shit right now.
Yeah.
When is this project gonna come out?
I don't really even got like a set date right now. We still working on it, but it's, I say probably 50% done. You know, I only need 2 more records.
Okay.
So it's not writing the songs. It's not putting the songs together. It's everything after that.
Right.
You feel me? Making that shit cohesive, making that shit be like a movie.
Right.
You feel me? I try to make all my shit be like, I want you to be able to see what I'm saying.
Right.
You feel me? So,
Paint that picture, basically.
Yeah, so I try to make all the songs connect to you see everything as like, oh shit, that was a good, he painted the shit out of that.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So now, like, we just in the stages of making that shit look like this motherfucker right here. You feel me? Like, right now, we just got the money signs up there. We don't got none of the color up yet.
I feel you.
You feel me? So like I said, like you were saying, like 24 hours, and you still, like, it's back to it.
Right.
Like I was saying earlier, we up 3 a.m.
Man.
We finna go shoot.
Right.
Gonna go get this. This gonna be the first visual off the upcoming album. So this is my first time really doing, like, getting straight, like, having the visuals done before the album.
Right. On every joint?
Nah, not every song, but, you know, like a solid amount. Cause this one upcoming, this new shit, there's all bangers on that motherfucker. It's like not really what I usually do. You feel me? It's a whole different sound. Whole different sound. I try to make every album sound different. So this will be a whole different pocket though, for sure.
You guys don't know how many visuals you're gonna do yet?
Probably 5.
Oh, that's solid.
Now, on your rollout, what are some of your promotional methods? I know you on the most, you be on the pod circuit,
Yeah.
regular.
Yeah.
But what's more to the rollout? What you got going with that?
My last album, Scandalous Summer, I did a whole New York circuit.
Okay.
Just went out there. We had a billboard, Times Square. We did that. We did Scram Jones. We did Rap Radar. We did fucking
Damn.
I did Vinny Idol shit on Shady 45. And this was all in a day.
Right. Okay, I hear you.
So we went out there, did that, and then, you know, just ran around through the city, tapping in with everybody I fuck with out there. So with this one, I ain't dropped no visuals in a minute, like, not cohesively to go with a project.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So now we gonna do the pop-up shops. We gonna do obviously we gonna do all the podcast circuits. You know, we gonna try to hit the radio stations. We gonna do just like a whole solid rollout, because, you know, tours about to come around. You feel me?
Right.
Tours finna come around, and, you know, I'm trying to be in rotation.
Okay. Rolling Loud. You been on there yet?
Rolling Loud. I don't think I did a Rolling Loud. I did Coachella. I did Flog Gnaw. And yeah, them the only festivals I did.
Okay, so all right, now that brings me back to your project. How far are you going? I mean, are you going in a certain direction with your wardrobe presentation, the artwork of the project, or are you trying to do like a whole theme, or, you know? Are you going far into that part of it, like, you know?
Yeah, for the most part, that's why I'm dropping a whole new merch capsule with the new music.
Right.
So yeah, the cover art is definitely gonna be some a piece, like a merch piece.
Right.
For sure. So it'll definitely be
You going with art, like a painting or something, or some type of shit?
Maybe not a painting, but it's definitely gonna be some crazy artwork for
Right,
sure.
right.
For sure. If I don't know yet though. I don't know. I got an idea of what I'm gonna do with it, but I ain't really like locked it in for sure. But
Right.
it's definitely gonna be something crazy.
Right. I feel you. Who, like, right now, who do you listen to right now? Now, I know you listen to yourself, but what are you, like, listening to right now?
Right now, I just been zoned in on my shit, man.
I feel you.
I've been zoned in on my shit. Outside of that, I listen to Larry June.
Right.
I'm listening to some young niggas I found up just on some fucking Apple Shuffle shit. Some young niggas from like Philly or New York or some shit. Them little niggas crazy. Like they.
Yeah, a lot of that Philly shit is wild,
yeah,
man.
they putting everything out there. Like,
yeah.
I smoke Wooty Wop.
Yeah.
Wooty Wop smoke Wooty Wop. And
yeah,
I rob Wooty Wop.
Philly,
I'm like, damn.
Philly and New York
Jersey.
is on some bullshit right now.
Philly,
my nigga.
New York, and Jersey, them little niggas is crazy.
Yeah, we was on your block today. We shot your boy. Sure. He was screaming this, that, nigga.
And all that shit is in
then
the
I came back through and shot up y'all vigil when y'all was out there.
Yeah, so I find myself listening to them little niggas here and there. Like on the way to the studio, I might put that shit on because them little niggas get a nigga hyped.
And then they be getting knocked down too. Like you be hearing about ones dying, especially from Philly though too. Like niggas be dying. They be man, them niggas.
Yep, and then they turn around go rap about that. Like so that shit.
I told you that bitch come out of that. That bitch Pilar from Philly come out of that. The different rappers saying her name and shit. You heard about that bitch? It's a bitch to be setting up niggas in Philly. It's popular now and shit.
Oh damn.
For backdooring niggas.
Yeah, she cold.
Shit, bro.
She got what's coming to her. So
but yeah. Other than that, I got like here and there when I'm doing that shit. But right now, as of right now, I'm listening to all my shit. You know, trying to get this shit right. Putting together these treatments. So it's like I listen to the same song maybe for 2 hours. You feel me? Working out, I'm listening to one song.
See where it can go, what can happen.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about performance. I'm thinking about performance. I'm thinking about visuals, and then I'm thinking about like, can I pitch this? You feel me? Like, would this fit? Like, can I get this synced up somewhere? Like, you feel me? Can this hit a video game? Can this hit a movie?
You get
what I'm saying? So,
what would it go good with?
Yeah, because right now, like I said, we still like, even though I got like 13 songs done, like I could still, like I could add shit to this shit. Like I could still build onto this shit. I could have this shit flow into something else, and you know, I'm just trying to figure out ways that I could make this shit better if it's not that already.
I feel you.
You feel me? So
yeah.
So yeah, I'm really just trying to make this shit like I'm just trying to do something different.
Now, what do you think about the shelf life of music these days? Like, it seems like niggas exhaust the spiritual energy out of a project in a weekend type shit.
Well, I feel like it's no substance then. If you could run through an album in a weekend and just be like, oh, that shit was tight, and then you get back to what you was listening to before that, like nothing really caught you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, and that goes back to what I was saying about painting layers of this shit.
Right.
To where if you listen to it again, you gonna hear some whole different shit.
Right.
Like some shit you ain't catch the first time.
Like, oh shit, that nigga said some shit. Like, so like with this album, like this my first album recording sober. So that's another topic I dive into that I never have.
Right.
You feel me? So, even putting shit together like that, it's like damn.
I feel like that's a major statement, man, to be able to, like, if you always faded and you created art while you was faded,
yeah,
to be able to create it while you not faded, that's a big statement.
Yeah.
And still be creatively on point.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Does it sound different, like your basically your delivery? Does it sound different?
Yeah, hell yeah. I got a few different tracks where I'm playing with, like, different tones, different cadences, different pockets. Yeah, it's like, that shit is crazy. It's like it's all over the place, but it's not.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
How many features on this one?
I got 3 15 songs, 3 features.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Who you got on there?
15. That's a solid amount. Solid amount of music.
I'm still waiting on a couple verses back, but like if they don't get back, I'm
Push
like,
and go.
Yeah, it's solid.
Yeah.
But I got Ice Cold Bishop on there. I got my boy Bell on there, and Triz. Yeah.
I like the Triz, dude.
Yeah, Triz nice.
I like him
Yeah,
too.
Triz nice. Shout out my boy. Shout out them niggas, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a couple other features I'm waiting on, but you know how that type of shit go. Like I'm trying to really
Is niggas disappointing you, or is it just regular business type shit?
nah, niggas just be busy.
I feel
Niggas
that.
just be busy. Like I don't really take nothing personal in this shit, cause then you do that shit and it's just like it's like, bro, it ain't even that deep.
I feel you.
You feel me? Like nigga turn around, get mad. Oh fuck that nigga. Like why you say fuck that nigga? Cause he didn't send me this verse. He was supposed to send me back.
You don't know what's going on in that
Yeah,
nigga
like
life.
you
when he
know, like
dealing with it.
shit.
Gotta
I ain't
handle
no
it.
telling. So I don't really let that shit bother me. I don't let that shit fuck with me. Oh nah, I got a record on there with Ab Soul too. Shout out my boy Soul. But yeah, that's gonna be the first single off the album.
Yeah, your boy Ab Soul needs a little action.
Yeah, he got tour coming up.
Yeah, he needs to be back out there, man.
Yeah, he got tour coming up.
He hopped out on a West Side Boogie show. Came through.
Yeah.
Him and RJ and a couple other niggas came through. You can smoke if you want to. You can spark it up. You got a lot of BossMack? Yeah. A quick question before I see a lot of people putting like the karate emoji in there. I heard you never lost a fight. Like you really know.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, I really know how to do that shit. Like, where did you learn that from? Or can you just explain a little bit on that?
Shit, really. I started training like mixed martial art like in high school, but my mom didn't let me finish that shit. She was like, yeah, nah, that shit too. That back then, like they wasn't using gloves. You feel me?
That shit was violent.
Yeah, that shit was just bare knuckle. You feel me? And you could pull on, like they used to wear all the shit, so you could pull on shit. You could back then you could like hit in the back of the head. You could headbutt. Like back then it was raw. Like UFC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s and shit like that. Mm-hmm. With the Shamrocks and the Gracies and all them niggas. Like them niggas was bare knuckle squabbling.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So
I remember that.
I was into that.
I remember. Did you see Gracie when he won that shit in his prime when he was as little and skinny and shit?
I followed all of his fights. Yeah.
Yeah, they was
It's
raw. Like
sad.
his whole family was like they raw. Like they still got they got a few gyms out in the valley and shit like that.
Oh yeah, they turned that shit into
the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu.
A lot of paper.
Nah, for sure. So but yeah, I trained in that shit for a little bit, but not too much, because I was playing football at the time, and then I was fighting in the streets. So like she was like, yeah, nah, you can't do that shit, because if you gonna be out here doing this shit, like you can't be training to do this shit and then fighting out here and fucking shit up, and like sooner or later somebody gonna press charges on you, or you gonna fuck around, break somebody's nose, and they gonna be fucked up and break somebody's neck, paralyze somebody or some shit.
Kill somebody.
So you was enjoying taking advantage of niggas having no skills, like, and you.
Well, nah, like we used to fight at the house too. Like every weekend, like all the homies would come to the house and get in the gloves.
Get your hands up.
Yeah, no, we boxed every weekend. We boxed every weekend. So she used to see that shit, and she was like, yeah, nah. Like, doing too much. Yeah. She used to see all that shit, and she was just like, yeah, nah, just play football.
Was niggas getting knocked out in the backyard and shit?
Nah, for sure. Hell yeah. But we was all kids though. We was all 14, 15 shit. You feel me? So it wasn't like a nigga was just like throwing crazy bangers, but motherfuckers was getting hit.
Getting slumped though.
Nah, for sure. A few niggas did get hit on that button. For sure. For sure. But yeah, so I ended up just playing football, and then I ended up fucking my thumb up during
Yeah,
like,
so you got the scars.
yeah. I ended up,
You had surgery and shit on it?
Yep.
How far you went in football?
Shit. 10th grade. I ended up going to jail. Went to juvie. And then came home, and I did like a little more training, because now I wasn't really too crazy at the time when I came home. I did like a little, like I only did grappling at this time. I was only did grappling training. So
What
you know,
is that like?
just ground game.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me, ground game. So you feel me, like basically like I don't want to say jujitsu, because it wasn't just all that, but it was just like, you lay down, and then like you get in like a position like I'm finna like choke you out, and it just show you how to get out of that shit. You feel me? So we did it like a lot. We did a lot of grappling. I did a lot of grappling, but then went back to jail on some whole other shit, and then that's when I got out, 2006, and then like I left all that shit alone. But I was still training, but by myself. Feel me? Then I
never lost that knowledge.
Yeah, for sure. So then I it's crazy. I went to fire camp and I met some dude in there, and I watched this nigga. Footwork. Like he did the footwork like every day. I watched him for like 6 months straight, and he never punched a bag. Feel me? So he was like, "Hey, look, I seen you watching me, like for the past 6 months. You right here." But I was like doing burpees and shit. I'm working out, but I'm watching him. And he like show me what you've been watching. Feel me? Like, let me see if you just been sitting here, or if you've been really paying attention to what's been going on. So yeah, I mimicked his every move. And he was like a Golden Glove boxer or some shit like that. So yeah, I trained with him after that, but we never hit the bag. And I was in fire camp for 2 years. So we did like a year and a half of just all footwork. So
Footwork is everything.
I always like niggas to watch niggas and study niggas before they speak to niggas about some shit. I always like that type of shit.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Cause he was the coolest nigga. One of the coolest niggas. That nigga, and he told me, he was like I would never throw no punch, cause then you really see. Like then it's like I'm really giving you too much game. Well, already with the footwork.
Damn.
You feel me? So he never threw a punch. But just your footwork, have your form already ready, so like you'll see everything coming. So like it's all, that's you throwing the punches, all counter punches at that point.
Well,
You feel me? So
I remember that movie $1 Million Baby. They broke down boxing science like that, and he was training a bitch to box.
yeah, she was cold.
Clint Eastwood. You saw that movie? That
with
movie.
Hillary Swank.
That movie is dope. You seen that movie?
I seen it.
That movie is dope, man. Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it though. I ain't really get no belts and no trophies and shit like that. You feel me? I just had a little bit of training, and then like everything else was like everything. Like I still fuck around here and there now, but I don't really got time for that shit. That shit is like a lifestyle. You feel me?
Definitely.
I agree, man. Damn. Well, TF, man, you blessed us, man, with a lot of knowledge about TF.
Hell yeah.
Shit, man, you a real motherfucking rapper, bro. You's a
Hell yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Real individual.
That's the rap package right there, bro. The way it was spoken and broken down right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, man, I like y'all niggas movement, man. All y'all niggas, man.
Definitely a friend of the show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
definitely.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, man. They say Pusha T. They was mad at Pusha T being on that list of top 50 MCs. You heard that, Boogaloo?
Yeah, I seen it.
I don't want you to disparage a nigga name or nothing like that, but how you feel about that? Pusha T on the top 50 MCs in the world. He ain't on mine.
Top 50. That's a lot of. I look at it like this: like, if did he impact music?
That's them the type of questions I like to
Feel me?
ask.
Like,
Did he change my thinking
yeah,
patterns?
for sure. Like,
Yeah.
did he impact anything? I feel like they had a solid impact with the clips.
Definitely.
Right.
Feel me?
That
With the
song.
clips, you feel
Right.
me? Like, but also that was the sound, so that's more so.
I put that with Pharrell
Yeah,
though,
that's
kind
more
of
so
like
Pharrell
you
and the
know,
Neptunes.
and that whole movement that came through at that time.
Yeah.
With the clothes and shit.
Yeah,
I feel like
they
the
definitely came
clothes
with a
had
look.
something to do with it too. Like you
Yeah.
feel me in a weird way, like you know.
Yeah, cause
And seeing Pharrell.
Pharrell was already lit, like in the industry, behind the scenes.
Right.
Feel me? Cause he had just came from doing that shit with Noriega, that super thug shit.
But they had just kind of changed and started bringing that Bape shit through right there too, heavy. They started bringing the clothes through.
Ice cream
all
shit.
Japanese
All
shit.
of that,
Yeah,
them
yeah.
videos, they
Yeah.
wearing all that shit
Ice
in there.
cream, babe, all the oversized denim and all that shit. Yeah, that shit was definitely a look. That shit definitely came through, and that's what I'm saying. Like the Clips movement, like that shit definitely impacted the game
Yeah.
for sure. But as far as his solo shit, it's the same album every album.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. And I thought he used like too much Kanye on the last album for no reason. I didn't understand. Just having niggas in videos and shit like that.
he definitely a solid rapper though. He could rap his ass off, but
Well,
I don't feel like I don't know.
man,
I don't know.
Boogaloo.
I mean, the nigga cool. I like the nigga. I just can't name 3 of his songs.
See that's what
So
Jim
it's
Jones
like,
Jim
yeah.
Jones said. Name some songs.
I really can't. I really can't. See, that's a lot of thinking. You know?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like-
All his rhymes sound like I'm like one of the niggas selling the most dope ever, and I'm about to start moving work right now. Like
Yeah.
that's how all his songs start out. But man, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the biggest baller nigga. I don't know. I just thought it was a discussion.
50 top 50. That's a lot of motherfuckers though.
It definitely is. So it's kind of like if he like in the bottom somewhere, like how can you get mad? It's like 50 is a lot of people though.
But I can name.
Was Jim Jones on there?
I don't know.
Is that probably was that the?
Is that why he having
I don't know.
discrepancies?
I wouldn't put Jim Jones on there though either.
But
Maybe
I'm saying,
his boy.
I'm saying though, out of all the 50 people on there, like why you single him out? Like why you on this list, nigga?
That's a good question.
Feel me? Like
That's a good question.
why you sing? Why you?
He
get
probably didn't see himself on there and felt type of way, felt like the Diplomats should
And
be.
then probably
He
pick
probably.
nigga. I
maybe
know I'm better than
maybe,
him.
I don't know. Maybe the Diplomats ain't on there. I don't know. It seemed like they gotta be. Maybe they just had.
Diplomats had what they had? What like 3 albums?
I don't know, but like as a cultural influence though, the niggas be feeling like Diplomats changed reality in New York over like a little period of time. Like
No, they impacted the
way niggas dressed.
yeah,
And,
for sure. They had niggas wearing pink and shit like that.
They definitely did. They had everybody doing a little shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You
Had
know,
niggas wearing the bandanas and
Yeah.
shit to the side type shit. Yeah,
But
Niggas look at them like a vibe, though. I don't look at them like lyrical. It's still music, though.
I kind of
vibe,
always just seen it as Cameron though, like.
I still
And
got
his
songs I
boys.
listen
It
to
was
from
like Cameron
Cameron.
and his boys until Ballin came.
Yeah, for
And it
sure.
was like, oh wow, Jim Jones can rap a little bit.
Yeah.
But then he didn't never really make another.
Yeah.
Really.
Not on that level. Not on that level, at least. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, cause Ballin was like.
Ballin went crazy. That was a
That was like a certified
crazy,
joint.
Yeah.
for sure.
But
That was a hell of a record.
but that song he did in the hood when he came and did the Easy E remake.
Certified Gangster or some shit.
I thought he was joking.
I liked it.
I just thought I like the
we
homage to the
certified
homies.
gangster.
I like the homage to the homies and him being out here.
That video
I
was
like
dope, though,
that,
too.
but
Yeah.
as far as like, is this dope?
Yeah.
Let's be serious.
I feel you.
What are they doing? Then Ballin' came, and then I was like, was Ballin' before that or after that? Was it before that?
I'm not sure.
Probably before that.
I think, yeah, well, Ballin', yeah.
Probably before that.
Ballin'.
It would make sense that it is before that. Yeah.
Because who do he have on that record? The Certified Gangster. He had somebody on there, right?
The game.
Gang.
Yeah.
Ballin' came after that,
Ballin'
yeah,
came
because
after that?
yeah.
Was that on the same album?
Because I was heavy with the he's joking. I was like, he's joking. How did, why?
You
I
thought,
was
you
like,
thought he
why,
wasn't a gangster
why?
or something?
No, I just.
Late 2000s, early 2000s.
Oh, I'm finna Google this shit.
And they certified gangsters.
Certified Gangsters just kind of like, first you doing an Eazy-E remake.
Mm-hmm. He was, what is he from?
You from New York.
Fine Nine Bloods. What is it called? Six
I know,
Nine Bloods?
yeah.
2009, 2008.
Pusha T got 2 Grammy nominations. I don't care, man.
Like,
So what?
What does that mean?
What does that mean, man? Max B, yeah, that's
Shit,
right.
I got a Grammy nomination.
And then Max B wrote Ballin' though too. See, that was the thing. See,
Oh, he ain't even come with that himself.
Max B really, see, that's really like the secret behind Ballin' is that's really a Max B song. See, that's how dope
Jim
Max
Jones
B
was
is.
just the image then, probably. He just had the rap image.
You see that Max B documentary? Any of y'all niggas see that? Y'all don't fuck with Max B, huh?
I fuck with
He
Max
cool.
B.
I just ain't seen the documentary.
Did you see that documentary, TF?
I haven't.
Like,
Oh my
like what it's on
God.
like Hulu or
Oh
some shit,
my
or it's like
God.
on
my
YouTube.
God. Oh my God.
Recent?
It's on Spotify. Oh my God.
What year did
Sad
what's name come out?
story. Sad story.
Certified Gangsters?
I said like 2005.
Because it say that Ballin' came out 06.
Which one?
Ballin'.
Ballin'.
06.
Oh, okay. Then before that, then it was like 01.
Let me see.
Certified Gangster by Jim Jones.
So that was one of the early game songs too.
2004.
What was that?
Oh, yeah, 2000. Damn.
Certified Gangster was
Yeah,
first.
2004.
You
That
was
shit
right.
came out 2 years later?
I thought Max B wrote the hook for Ballin'.
That's a cold
That's
hook.
him singing on there.
On the hook.
He's singing the hook on that.
Oh, I always thought that was Jim Jones.
It's Jim Jones too, though. They voices is blended on there. Like, if you gotta listen, and you could just kind of hear Max B on there. Yeah, Max B was the secret sauce.
Yeah, nah, for sure. That,
For a minute.
I feel like that was his whole look.
Yeah.
That was his whole thing.
So when he coming home?
Oh man, I don't know, man. He Max B. If you look at his documentary, man, he was popping. He was on his way up. He was having momentum, right? He had just started to get away from Jim Jones and do his own thing. And one of his bitches told him about a nigga, a trick nigga that was in town, like a scammer nigga that had like 40 or 50,000 on him or some shit like that. Something like that. And they knew what hotel he was staying at, and dude wanted to fuck her, right? So she was like, I could just hit that lick for you. And he was like, yeah, go get it from me, type shit. Sent one of his shooters, and the bitch called him a taxi and sent him to go get the money from the hotel, from the nigga that was scamming.
Yeah.
And then and didn't go quarterback that himself. He just was doing whatever he was doing over here with his people. He just like, yeah, y'all go get that. And then they went over there with a faulty plan and end up
Smoking a nigga.
smoking a nigga. You feel me? And didn't find the money. You feel me? And then, everybody ended up getting caught.
Damn.
You feel me? So it ended up being like
It looked like he the mastermind.
It looked like Max B put together. You feel me? Like y'all go over there, hit the lick, kill a motherfucker, whatever, come back with the money type shit. And the shit just...
Yeah, that's ugly.
So he was looking... So I think he got sentenced to like 75 years or some shit, 75 to life or some shit.
What's that? Conspiracy, right?
Conspiracy to commit
though,
robbery with the murder, though.
With the intent to kill.
And you a convicted felon.
Oh, so they like 4 different counts they gave him.
It was horrible.
That's ugly.
But
man.
when you hear when you hear him tell the story and how it play out, how
and
dumb it was.
This all on the documentary?
Yeah, how dumb it was. You just gonna be like, oh God. You know how I feel like as a criminal, when you doing shit, like if you criminal, you doing shit. Every now and then you be finna do some dumb shit and God will try to save you and give you a way out like, hey, here's a way out warning that you should not continue right now.
Yeah.
They had shit like that happen. Like they was looking for, this is back before social media, Google, any internet type shit. So the bitch didn't even know exactly what Holiday Inn this nigga was in. And so they went to like 4 or 5 wrong Holiday Inns looking for the niggas.
Damn.
You feel me?
Niggas should have gave up.
You know what I mean? They had plenty of like little warnings like, get us up, get us up, get us up. And it was supposed to be some shit with, the nigga had gave the bitch, it was supposed to be an easy lick. The nigga that wanted to fuck her, the scammer,
Yeah.
had the bitch at his room, right? So the bitch had went and got a room key made, got an extra room key. So the bitch had an extra room key, and she knew where his room was, right? So really, dude was going doing some business. The lick was supposed to be come back to the room, search the room, find the money, and just bounce, right? Before he get back. But since they couldn't find which hotel he was in, it got late, and now the nigga was in the room.
Missed the window. So they get there, and the nigga there.
And the nigga there, so now the bitch got to knock on the door. And then the nigga is like, what the fuck you doing here? He ain't even expecting the bitch. And then the nigga come in with the pistol and then get the nigga. You feel me?
Damn. Niggas be high.
And dude done hid the money in the trash can, but you know, he like, I ain't got the money, right? My other guy got the money. And that's the shooter. The other dude is the shooter. So when the other nigga came, he was more ready on go time. So soon as he noticed any faulty shit, once he came in, he was pulling his pistol. So now niggas is wrestling with the gun, and that's how a motherfucker end up getting popped. And you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah. And then they left.
It's all on camera.
They left the scammer. They left the scammer nigga alive. They popped the other nigga. Left the scammer nigga alive. The shooter was in another room. The shooter got smoked. Left the scammer alive. And they all ran out of there with the dead man.
Damn.
But anyway, I'm just saying, it's such a sad story for a nigga that was really hot on the come up. Oh, and then he bailed out. Now he caught that case, and then he bailed out, and then his career just went. Then everything he touched was going, and he was the nigga. He had the momentum, and then you know, his lawyer got involved in it too and was like, getting clout off at being his lawyer and shit, and
Like a Johnny Cochran.
over time, like he went from just being his lawyer to having part of his contract, his career type shit. And the lawyer was like super confident, like they was gonna beat the shit. And then Max got convicted, and the niggas was like,
Damn.
so some type of way,
They made that shit stick.
some type of way he got action at getting his sentence reduced because his lawyer has started parlaying into his music career. And right before he got sentenced, he went before the judge and was like, "Hey man, I need to fire my lawyer. I need to change lawyers." Right before he got sentenced, because my lawyer is full of shit. He won't clout this, that, advised me wrong. I would have took a deal. He making it seem like we could beat this shit. I would have took a deal for 10. Like
Man.
some shit like that. You know
Been
what I'm
out
saying?
by now.
But anyway, yeah, that documentary is like,
Damn, that's cool. I'm gonna go check that shit out.
it's so stupid, man. When you hear that shit, man, you gonna be like, you let that bitch do what?
Read a listener email.
Read a listener email and get y'all out of here, man. All right, we only got one.
So we read these emails when people call in and ask for advice. So he's giving advice real quick.
Yeah.
Let me see.
All right.
You see his charger?
Yeah, go ahead. My shit be in charge.
Let me see. Read a listener email. Get the likes up, though. Y'all niggas in here, man, not hitting the like button. All right. Okay, we have a bizarre reader listener email here. Here we go. A nigga from San Mateo, California writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 24-year-old recent college graduate. I'm a nigga that had one bitch on the team, but now I have none. I graduated from UCLA last year and moved back to the crib. I maintained a long-distance relationship with my bitch that still attends UCLA 3 weeks ago. My bitch came to visit me, and when we fucked, her pussy had walls for 2 or 3 strokes, and then they vanished. I thought I was tripping, but after 3 rounds of no walls pussy, I accused her of fucking other niggas and threw her out the crib. 2 days later, I got a call from a mutual friend that informed me that my bitch had a nervous breakdown and had been institutionalized. I also found out the bitch just had an abortion before she came to see me. I low-key feel guilty, though, because it seems like I triggered the bitch's nervous breakdown when I threw her out. It's hard for me to just say, fuck that bitch. The bitch was screaming and begging for me to let her stay that night. Do you think I was too ruthless to kick the bitch out like that? A bitch has threatened to commit suicide. What are your thoughts?
Well, first of all, he was right because the bitch had an abortion before she came to me or whatever.
Nah, for sure.
But damn, like, what the fuck? Hey, look, man. Hey, if I ain't fucking with a bitch, I ain't fucking with a bitch, dog.
Yeah, that ain't on him, man. That ain't on him. That's how it sounds like.
So
That's
you would feel no emotion after you heard the bitch had been institutionalized after you kicked her out?
Nah, nigga, you know, a nigga gonna be like, golly, you feel me? But shit, like, yeah, but I mean, shit, it sound like that. it sounded like all that shit was just something was bound to happen.
Something bad was bound to
Something was
happen.
bound. She out there boning niggas.
You should feel blessed that you separated
Get
yourself.
out while you can. Homie.
Yeah, it's fucked up. She had to go through that, but I don't think it was dude's fault.
You wouldn't feel no type of way. Okay, look. You just okay.
But look, you gotta look at it though.
Okay,
niggas
you had
act
that.
like they go kill themselves all the time when they leave a bitch, and the bitch still leave.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Niggas don't be, you know what I mean? So,
Wait a minute. I feel you.
I mean, city
I
boys
feel you.
up. I mean, we got one in.
I feel you. But look. Come on, man. You wouldn't feel some type of way if, like, you know, you had these suspicions about a bitch. You thought it was gonna be a nice moment with your bitch, and then you had to go into thoughts of, man, this bitch is fucking some other niggas. Kick a bitch out, right? And then you hear days later that she was institutionalized after that.
I mean,
And you know she was on one when you kicked her out, though.
I mean,
you know she was on one.
I got a heart.
You don't feel like,
I
damn.
got a heart,
man,
but
this
it's
bitch-
like that's the type of shit. You want me to be honest? I got a heart, but that shit will push me away even further.
You'd be like, thank God.
yeah, that shit kind of.
I knew that bitch was really that crazy.
Yeah, because a bitch like that, it killed you. You feel what I'm saying? In
Okay.
the right circumstances.
Also, you got to think also like
Shit smoky.
like damn, was you was probably trying to come back over here trying to get away from your problems. You probably already had shit going on you couldn't deal with back then. So you know, me kicking you out just really just probably just pushed that, you know. So maybe maybe.
Well, you know, you gotta imagine, man. You know,
she just had an abortion.
a bitch out there doing, you know, she out there living her life in college, end up getting pregnant. You know, had to have scheduled to come and see you. Had to have abortion in there, and you still want some pussy, so she tried to facilitate pussy, knowing that, you know, it been a while since we hung out, and
she probably was fresh off of the abortion.
then
too.
it go left. You know, you threaten her of the truth, and
I get it.
you feel me?
I mean, I get it.
You would feel okay though, like after you heard this was your bitch. After you heard she was institutionalized, after you kicked her out, you'd be like, bitch.
Nah, a nigga be fucked up, but a nigga ain't finna, you know. Like I ain't finna jump through no hoops to make sure you straight.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be the one to deal with that.
for
What that
sure.
shit come with? Nah.
Be like,
ain't
I'm
me.
thankful I got out the way. God got me out the way.
I mean,
Yeah,
I feel
nigga
like
probably
I dodged
tap
a
in with her
bullet.
people, check on her or something. But
Yeah, definitely.
nigga not finna be bedside.
That's all. I don't need nothing like that in my life, dog.
Man.
Hell no.
You know what? I think in the world of fucking with bitches, you fucking with bitches, man. You gotta have like a boundaries, man, of when you let shit contaminate you. Like, you feel me? Once a bitch committed violations against you and was dismissed, you got to put up that force field and not let her bullshit contaminate you. And that's difficult to do.
No, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to save yourself. Save yourself. You feel me? Be thankful. You see,
Yeah, it's one of the 48 laws that say you gotta avoid the unlucky.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just his luck. You feel me?
Avoid the unlucky. TF has been a blessing. We did roughly 2.5 hours of podcasting. You have any closing statements? Let people know where to tap into you.
Yeah, tap in, man. You know, I got a fitness page, ETS Fitness. You feel me? ETS.fitness. You know, tap in on the IG, the Instagram. You feel me? We doing it up. You know, tap in for the good workout tips and tricks, all that type of shit. Follow me on Instagram. I'm tfim.t.f. You feel me? That's on all social sites. You feel me? Just dropped some new music with my boy Zoe Sama, my boy Larry June, Jay Worthy, Bill, Triz. You feel me? On the Scandalous Summers 80 Baby, the re-rock edition that's out right now. Go tap in on that, run it up. New music coming soon. Make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Fuck with me, man. DeLeon, everything Scandalous.
Big shit popping.
Yeah.
Everything scandalous.
And we are out of here.
Yeah, man. Blessings.
Shit.
Oh, rest in peace, Harry Belafonte, too, man. Rest in peace, Harry Belafonte. 96.
God damn.
Was it 96?
Belafonte?
96. He almost made it to 100. You forgot he was alive, didn't you?
Yeah, for real. I ain't heard nothing about him. I ain't heard shit.
Yeah.